Ooh, that just smells really good.
Well, hey everyone, how are we doing?
What's
Welcome,
up?
welcome to High Octane. I'm your host, Bob.
And I'm your copilot, Sergio. Being stuck in traffic.
Apologies for the late start. Yeah, Sergio was stuck in some pretty bad traffic.
And I left early.
Oh yeah. He left at like 3:30, and he was coming from Nashville. So
I left Nashville at 3:30. I was like, all right, cool. Should be there. Should be here at the house around 4:30. Plenty of time.
Thought.
Well, that's what I thought.
Right.
Driving, no traffic, get down I-65. I pass Saturn Parkway because I see a state trooper go off towards Saturn Parkway. I said, so I want to keep going down 65, right?
Mm-hmm.
Further down. Let me put my phone up. Hold on, I can hear it on stat.
Yeah, I heard it too.
And so I'm thinking, it's like, oh, I'll just keep going. Then I see traffic, and then I see another state trooper. I was like, oh my God.
Fucking assholes getting wrecks.
Look up in my thing. Well, why wouldn't there be a freaking wreck? These asshole construction dudes that fix the roads, TDOT or whoever company, whatever company was hired to do the work, they do 50% of the fucking work, and then they leave to go to another job site to go work for over there, and then they come back after it's done. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Of course there's going to be accidents. Finish the damn road first, man.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Fucking pisses me off.
TDOT doesn't know what the hell they're doing in this.
So then I had to turn around in the middle of the highway. I went all the way down to the next exit to Saturn Parkway. Got to 31. 31 shut down. Why? Because they're doing construction. They're redoing the roads over by all that new housing.
Oh,
so they have 31 shut down.
Yeah, it's where they're doing those new apartments.
Yeah. Those new apartments, townhouses, everything.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Of course it's shut down.
Pretty annoying.
So then I had to turn back around again and go the back way, and everybody was going the back way at that fucking point.
Yeah, can't really blame them.
But yeah, apologies. We would have started early, but we were started on time. But we're only 26 minutes late, so
yeah, it's not too bad.
Not too bad. Let's get into the shindig.
All right, so this week it's just a normal thing. I don't have a ton. There wasn't a ton going on the past week. But
Gumball's going on. I'll tell you that.
Gumball's over in what, Europe?
Europe. Yeah. Going from Edinburgh, from Ireland, to I think the last stop's Croatia, somewhere in Croatia. I can't remember. I gotta look it up.
Who knows? But that's going on, and then we had the Bandit Run come through Nashville.
When was that?
It was over the weekend.
The Bandit
Run, like Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah,
just a bunch of Trans Ams sound like a cruise. They came through Nashville.
Losers.
I didn't. My brother saw them on the road somewhere, but whatever. It's fine. Whatever you're into, but that's cool. I will go through the racing thing first. I've got to recall a bunch of new stuff. We're gonna compare the new GX with the new Land Rover Discovery, and then a couple other things that I want to show you. I don't know if it's real or not. Obviously, you didn't see it because you're not on Facebook. That's why I'm going to show it to you now. But we'll get to that later.
Oh yeah, I'm Facebook free.
Yeah, I don't blame you. And really, the only reason I use it is for this.
I'm Facebook free.
I don't post to it, my personal, very often. So, but anyway, first off, we got to get to what are we drinking.
Well, let's find out.
All right, let's do it. All right, Serge, hit us with it.
And we are drinking today Highland Park Viking Honor, aged 12 years. The bottle is badass.
Yep.
That's number one.
Pretty kick-ass.
It's a spicy and well-rounded, a wild harmony of honey-drenched oranges, winter-spiced fruit cake. Okay, I hope we don't get fruity. And floral peat smoke notes.
I get a lot of that, actually.
Of what? The fruitiness?
The fruit, I get the peat for sure.
It smells fucking phenomenal.
I really enjoy it.
Let me ask you something, man. How much was this?
$65, which isn't bad for what it is.
Get the spiciness right off the top, and then it settles into that the fruit smooths itself down. I'm going to tell you, for $65, grab it. It's worth it.
Some good shit.
1 out of 5. I'm going to give this about a 4. This is good. I like this.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'm actually surprised by it, man. It smells.
From the 12, it goes to the 15, and it jumps up considerably in price. But I do want to try that one too. I think the 15 was like 140.
God, dude, I think
that's good stuff. The 15's in this. It's in a similar bottle, but it's white.
And it's what? It's Scottish too, right?
Yeah,
Scottish
it's
malt
Scotch.
whiskey.
Yeah, single malt Scotch.
Very good. I enjoy it.
Yep, good stuff. I'm glad I went to the store I went to. That came from Crown Liquors, actually.
Okay.
Anyway, cheers. Don't drink and drive. And I know we're drinking it out of the wrong glasses, but I don't have any Glencairn glasses, so don't nitpick.
Oh, I'm not nitpicking.
No.
I mean, we're getting fancy with this shit now. We got fancy glasses.
Yeah, I found those at Big Lots for $8.
Not bad at all. Damn,
anyway,
that thing's actually really
yeah, it's good stuff.
Dude.
It's good
I'm
stuff.
gonna have to go for seconds, and I never go for seconds.
No, it's very rare.
I've only gone for seconds that one time.
I've done it a few times, but very rarely.
That one, and then when we had the cognac, we definitely had like 3-4 of those.
Yeah, that shit was
that was delicious.
All right, so racing. Obviously, this past weekend was the 24 Hours of Le Mans. I don't know if you kept up with it.
No.
Ferrari won overall.
Yes, come on, Ferrari.
And they haven't raced that race in 50 years. They came back and won.
Oh, good for Ferrari.
Corvette won their class. And that's a good thing because this is their last year at being factory backed.
Okay.
They're not getting GM money anymore. They're still going to be a thing, but they're going to be private teams.
Oh, wow.
And then the Camaro actually did really, really well.
Okay, what about the NASCAR?
Huh?
Didn't you say there was a NASCAR?
What?
Or no?
Yeah, the Camaro.
Okay.
Out of 60 cars, it finished 39th.
I was close. I said 40th.
You did. And honestly, it actually gave some of the GT cars a good run.
No shit, really?
It did really, really well.
Damn.
Yeah, its top speed was 194 on the track.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it did really, really well.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it did very well.
Good for you guys. But I fucking almost hit that on the nail, dude.
Yeah, it finished 39th.
I said 40th. Fuck.
All right, so this coming weekend is the Canadian Grand Prix in F1. It's taking place in Montreal. I don't know that track. I don't know if it's fun, technical, fast. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. But that's this weekend. The British Touring Car Championship is in Oulton Park. I guess that's on an island somewhere in Britain. Never heard of it. And then the Miglia. That's like it's an old
Millie. It's Millie.
Millie. Whatever. It's Italian.
It's Millie.
Let's pull this up because I looked at this earlier. It's a classic, like an antique car race.
That'd be cool to watch. Man.
It would be actually really
actually be cool to like participate in that.
Yeah, it's like cool old pre-war antique cars. I guess you got some later stuff like that Mercedes. I guess they're gonna have a car show too. But
that's what I want to be. I want to be on a boat.
Yeah, they're gonna have a boat show.
Yes.
Super rare cars all weekend. Here's your Lamborghini SVJ.
Wow, look at that Ferrari.
Yeah. That's a very high dollar car. Yeah, it's all kinds of stuff. Here's your accommodation. 6 nights, 4-star hotel accommodation.
Oh, nice.
So this thing is not cheap.
It's sold out.
Guarantee it's not cheap.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, it's sold out. So they don't even list the pricing.
Go back up. I thought I saw a picture of something of a guy in a white jacket. He goes.
Guy in a white jacket.
Right there. Those are the Gumball Rally colors of this year.
Oh, I don't know. It looks like the Italian flag.
Yeah, that's the colors of the Gumball Rally.
Yeah, this thing, I think this would be pretty fucking cool.
That'd be cool, man.
Yeah, it'd be cool to watch.
Have a cappuccino. You sit there on the thing. You know, be baller. And what's that? Moto GP in Germany?
Yeah, the Sachsenring in Germany.
Sachsenring.
Don't know that one either. But knowing Germany, it's probably a pretty fun track. And then the British Superbike is in Knock Hill.
Dude, I've been watching these guys have been posting these videos of like the superbikes racing
Mm-hmm.
on Instagram. Holy shit, dude. Like there was one dude, he's like laying down on the ground. He's an older man. He's taking a picture with his phone. He's just getting as close as he possibly can. And the bike goes so fast by him, dude, it blows the phone out of his hand.
Oh, yeah, I believe that.
I was like, holy crap.
Like those races they have on the Isle of Man.
Oh, dude.
Dude, those dudes have literal no fear. No fear whatsoever.
And like somebody dies almost every race.
Yeah.
Every time they race on
It's
track.
impossible not to. I mean, those streets are so narrow, blind corners. They're lined with rock freaking walls.
Dude, I wonder
mean,
how many times they run that track at like a regular speed before they hit full speed.
Oh, there's no telling. I mean, I'm sure
You know what I'm
I'm sure it takes a while to gain the confidence and experience to be able to do that.
Oh, there's no way I could do that.
There's no
way I could do that.
Absolutely not.
And they're doing like $160, $180.
Oh,
yeah,
easily.
Those straightables.
Yeah, absolutely.
Between those S turns between the walls. No, there's no way I could do that.
No, for sure.
My balls are not that big.
Nope.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Not even close.
Mm-mm.
No. All right, well, that's gonna do it for the racing stuff. So if you guys get a minute and you have the channels, check those out. I know Max is dominating in F1. So
is Hamilton actually going to go to Ferrari?
I honestly I don't know what's going to happen. I don't have a clue. I've been hearing rumors that Horner, the Red Bull team principal, could be going to Ferrari. I did hear that Hamilton is maybe in talks with going to Ferrari. I don't see it happening. Mercedes, he's been with Mercedes too long, but
I think he's going to go.
I think Mercedes. I think their time is over. At
That's
least for now.
I think he's jumping ship.
It could be.
I think he's jumping ship.
Ferrari hasn't done shit. They have a decent duo in drivers, but their team principal, they've changed team principals I don't know how many times in the last 5 years. And honestly, they really haven't been competitive. So
I don't know. We'll find out.
I could see it.
I could see him jumping ship and headed to Ferrari.
Really don't care because I hate him. I don't care where he drives.
That guy now?
Huh?
Well, how old is he? He's in his 30s,
Hamilton?
right?
Gotta be. He's been in F1 for 15 years, probably.
Yeah, I was watching the thing where he was dominating for like 11 years or whatever.
Yeah, he won the championship like 9-10 years in a row.
And then I was watching the videos like he had nobody to contest him, and then out of nowhere a rookie showed up, and you see Verstappen just fucking kicking his ass.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere, but I mean, his dad was a race car driver,
yeah.
So I mean, he grew up in it, and a lot of these guys grew up. They start in go-karts and work their way up and all that bullshit. But yeah, Max Verstappen, his dad freaking just drilled it into him, and it's worked. But
yeah,
his dad was a douche.
I mean, it's okay. We're all gonna have some.
True.
We all can't have winners.
That is true. All right, so our first thing that we're going to talk about is a recall.
Well, what do we got?
This one's actually pretty funny. Dangerous.
Is it dangerous and funny? Like it's a serious one, huh?
It's funny as hell. It's the Jeep Grand Cherokee. It affects 331,000 Jeep Grand Cherokees.
That's like what, a year's worth of production? Jesus.
Oh no.
More?
It's like 3 years worth of production.
No shit.
The rear springs can fall off while you're driving. They can just fall right out.
Oh shit, that is dangerous as hell.
Yeah.
You're doing 90 miles an hour and that thing falls off.
Yep.
See you later, alligator.
Yeah. It involves SUVs built between 2020 and last month.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, about 3 years worth.
3 years worth of fucking cars,
yeah.
Dude. I'm sorry, man.
That's hilarious, but very dangerous.
And this is what pisses me off. You wonder why these most people don't buy American-made fucking cars because of the stupidity of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. They don't.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Stupidity.
They cut so many corners to cut costs, at the sacrifice of safety, reliability, build quality,
Bro,
all that.
I tell you what, I've had Chevys, I've had Chryslers, I've had Dodges, I've had GMCs, I've had. I don't think I ever had a Ford.
No, I don't think you have.
Dad had a Ford. Okay.
He has one now.
Every
Yeah.
American car I've owned has given me massive issues. The one car that I bought was the Honda CRV. We had our first kid. I've never had a fucking issue with that car. Best, I say it right now, and I hate Honda. I hate it. I'm a tuner guy. All my friends like Hondas. I didn't like Hondas with the import scene. It was like basic bitch. Everybody had one. They're cool, but I just didn't. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to say it right now. Best damn car I've ever bought in my life. Best car ever bought.
Okay.
I guarantee
there
you.
you have it, folks.
I've as much as I dislike owning a Honda, it's been the best car I've ever. Every Honda we have is phenomenal. I've never had an issue. Never have an issue with that car.
Okay.
Everything else, American made. And man, I love GM. I like their shit. I like the stuff that they're coming out with. I like the way this Jeep Grand carriage, this Grand Cherokee looks. It's fucking cool.
I don't hate it.
I mean, I like it. It's cool. But dude, they're building pieces of shit. You know what it is for you to be driving and your fucking springs fall out?
Yeah, you're gonna die.
Rear springs.
You're probably gonna die.
At 80 miles an hour, that whole back end is gonna squat. All that power, all that weight's gonna go on the back of those tires. It's gonna lock those tires up.
114,302 are regular versions between May 17th, 21 and May 31st this year. And then 217,099 are the long wheelbase versions made from December 5th, 2020 and May of this year.
That's so freaking bananas, dude.
That's nuts, dude. Most of them are affected in North America. So
Good God.
Just about all of them are here in North America. I assume Canada, America, and Mexico.
I would, yeah.
So yeah.
I would say 90% of that's here in America.
They received 17 warranty claims about the problem, so they decided to do a recall.
They have to, man.
Yeah, that's a huge safety issue. That's like Ford with their tires.
I'm pretty sure GM still hasn't recalled the diesel trucks from, I think it was 2012, 2013 to 2016, my truck with the fuel pumps.
Oh, the fuel pumps, yeah.
They still haven't recalled.
If you haven't gotten a recall on it, then no.
They still haven't recalled that. And the lawsuit from them is ridiculous.
I don't know. This one definitely dangerous, but I still thought it was funny.
Oh, I think it's hilarious.
I mean, springs just fall off.
Like,
really?
How's that even like?
There's supposed to be so much weight on those springs that is nearly impossible for that to happen.
They're practically bolted down.
They're not, but that's what I mean. There's so much weight.
Yeah, but the top bolt that pushes that top plate down is a bolt, and you got the bottom part and it compresses the spring, but the top part where the spring sits in that cup, that cup's bolted down.
Well, the cup, yeah, but the spring itself,
there's so much pressure.
Yeah, that's what I mean. All that weight is pressing down on that spring, and the only function of the spring is to keep the vehicle level. That's the only function. The shock is actually what the up and down force. So yeah, that spring should never ever do that.
If nobody has ever seen a spring just like fly 200 feet in the air, watch these people where they do lowering kits on their cars and they swap the springs out and they compress the spring, and then they mess up and that thing pops off. It will go through a hood of a car.
It'll take your head off.
The amount of tension that thing is under is ridiculous.
Oh, it's insane. Yeah, and it like he said, it'll go through a hood. It'll break bones. It'll take your head off.
Dude, I've seen them launch like 200 feet in the air. You're like, holy Toledo.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Thing is
so
gone.
If you own a Jeep Grand Cherokee in the last 3 years, get that shit fixed.
Well, they had that problem. Then they had the other problem where you put it in park and it would disengage.
It'll just roll. It'll just start rolling.
Roll down.
Yep.
Dude.
I've seen
quite a few car I'm not buying.
Seen quite a few roll away risks Yeah.
Yeah.
No thanks. I'm glad Abby has a Wrangler.
Those are just built different, though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Those are actually built for like off roading.
Yeah,
the
they're
Grand Cherokee is
rugged.
like a wannabe. It's a luxury off road that nobody takes off road.
Yeah,
nobody does.
All right, so you want to hear this Camaro at Le Mans?
Yes, sir. Please.
All right. For those of you watching, I apologize. You're not going to be able to hear it, but if you want to do this on your own, the video's out there. This is actually
just go to
during
YouTube and look
this
it up,
is
yeah.
during the race.
Yeah. Dude, that thing is screaming.
That's ridiculous.
The accent sounded good.
Sounded
Oh
ridiculous.
shit! Did it sound so good?
And it's crazy that this thing was given the GT cars a run for their money.
Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! Look at it!
Yeah.
Did you share the screen? Yeah.
That's the Ferrari that won, I think.
That's crazy, dude.
This is not Daytona. This is in France.
Yeah, that's like. look at how it's handling. What car? What did they take the Camaro SS or what Camaro did they take? Because that looks like an SS. It wasn't the SS track Falcon. It says it's a ZL1, but
yeah, it's
is
a modified ZL1. This is not a modified NASCAR Camaro, though. There's actually a lot of differences in between this one and what they use in NASCAR. It uses a bigger fuel cell, it uses a different motor, different tires. It has all the aero bits that NASCAR doesn't have. It actually has functioning headlights and taillights for night driving. It's a much different vehicle than NASCAR uses. I actually saw a side by side, like highlighting all the differences. This car, and they are making a road going version of it.
To me, that reminds me of when we went and watched GT America. It looks like one of the GT Camaros.
It could probably, compete in GT3.
I bet you'd do phenomenal in GT. Look, you saw how it was taking those corners.
Yeah.
I bet you'd do phenomenal in GT.
I don't know why.
GT
honestly don't know why they don't.
Because they had the one Mustang doing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
They had a Mustang. They had a few Camaros, but I think that thing would be sick.
Yeah, they definitely need to use that car.
They need to do a little bit of an upgrade.
Agreed. All right, so we've been talking about hypercars this past couple of weeks, the Lamborghini and the Ferrari. So Porsche.
Oh, I seen this one.
Has a new one.
Porsche's new
all electric. The Mission X.
All electric car.
Yeah.
Buddy, that thing looks good.
I haven't really looked into it too much.
If it's the same one I saw today.
Talk about that first.
First one if it's what I saw today, when I was just cruising the old interwebs this morning.
It's probably the same thing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is going to be the 918 successor. I don't know, not 100% sure if this is actually what it's going to look like 100%, because this is a concept. But I like it.
I think it's so fucking cool, dude. It gives me like...
I think it's pretty wicked.
It's cool, dude.
Yeah.
I almost want to say it gives me a little bit McLaren Speedtail vibes.
Well, we're going to look at
because I saw some pictures from the back, from the side view, and it gave me the Speedtail look a little bit.
Well,
but
we're gonna look at a bunch of pictures.
So far, I like it a lot.
Yeah. The windows are strange, though, how they curve up and go onto the roof. I think that's a little bit weird.
It looks like the Pagani.
It does. Yeah, that Utopia.
See, I don't mind if it's one big window like that. The Utopia has...
They're separate pieces of glass.
And I don't like that.
I
think it looks bad.
Yeah, it's really bad.
The one full window looks good.
This one is going to be electric, unfortunately. But, you know, it is what it is.
Low-weight carbon fiber design.
Apparently, if it goes into production, this was the sole purpose of this car is to break the record on the Nürburgring. Which, okay, I'm down.
Yeah, dude, I like it.
They unveiled it as a celebration of to celebrate 75 years of its sports cars. Fast, light, and electric.
Dude, it looks like a Carrera GT right there.
Yeah.
Fuck, that
It
looks
takes
good.
a lot of design cues from that for sure. I can see it. It's mostly in the rear.
Yeah, like from the fender's back. Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like a modern
There's the
Carrera
top
GT.
view.
I like it a lot.
I mean, from everything I've seen, I do too. I like it.
The headlights are sick. Those wheels are sick. Look at her curves, man. She's got some sexy curves.
Here's your overhead view. All right, so to some dimensions. 177 inches long. That's a long vehicle. It's what? 16, 17 feet long.
Yeah, something like that.
78.7 inches wide. That's 7 feet wide. Almost 6.5.
6.5 feet.
Jesus. That's
almost
as tall. That's as wide as I am tall.
yeah,
That's
6.5
wide.
feet. And I think 177 inches long is
12 feet is 144. 33 more inches.
I think it's 14 feet.
So that's
14 and a
almost,
half.
that's 15 and a half.
I think
roughly.
something like that.
So it's not super long. And then
It's still fucking
not
long.
even 4 feet tall.
Oh, she's a tiny one.
Yeah, small car. Wheelbase is 107.4. Similar to the Carrera GT and the 918 wheelbase wise. So I'll be around the same size.
Dude, I fucking love it.
I don't mind it.
I really like those wheels, man.
Wheels are definitely interesting. I see what you mean with the speed tail.
Now you see the
Yeah,
speed tail from this angle?
Yeah, I see it
right
from
there. But from that other view, it looks like a Carrera GT.
Yeah.
No, go up one. See, that
Yeah.
looks like a Carrera GT.
Yeah.
Like
for sure.
100%. That looks like the new McLaren Speedtail.
Agreed.
Dude, how the lines change, how different it looks like that.
Well, yeah, different angles and profiles. Yeah,
crazy how it makes it change. You know what the front light here looks like too? Okay. This bottom bumper part right here, if people see right there.
Lotus.
No. Ferrari Pista.
Maybe a little. I
see
see new Lotus.
And then this right here, where the fender is, where the headlights is, it looks like Hennessy's what's that? His new Venom or whatever the fuck it's called.
The new F5.
The F5.
Okay. Yes, I see over here on the far side. I see
you can see it better right there, right?
And new lights are LED, obviously. Blah 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 blah. What else do we have? 20-inch wheels in the front, 21s in the rear. It's pretty normal. It's going to be full carbon fiber.
Whoa. Did I say just for this car, satin finish carbon fiber? Wow.
Yep.
So that whole car is carbon fiber. That's what it looked. I thought it looked like.
Hopefully, it's exposed carbon fiber.
Yeah. It looks like it's exposed painted carbon fiber. See the lines right there over the hood, the way the light's hitting it.
Yeah.
Looks like it's exposed carbon fiber.
Good. I love
but
that.
It's painted, which is and it's a satin color too, which I think is cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, here's the rear.
See, and then the rear looks completely different. Looks like nothing else.
Yeah. Agreed.
You know what else it looks like from this side of the view? A saloon.
The S7?
The S7, the one that Jim Carrey drove in Bruce
Oh,
Almighty.
yeah.
That saloon.
Yep.
It looks like that. Just this side profile right here. Nothing crazy. Just that right there.
Yeah, maybe a little. I like it.
Just some little cues. Interior is fucking cool because I saw the interior earlier.
Yeah, I haven't seen. I like I said, I haven't looked at really a whole lot of it.
I think the steering wheel is useless.
Well, it's a steering yoke.
Yeah,
that probably won't.
It's got like it's like all raced out. All the racing buttons I think was on there.
Yeah,
but
that probably won't see production because Tesla already proved that the yoke doesn't work.
No, hell no, dude.
Power to weight ratio: 1 horsepower per 2.2 pounds. Decent. 900 volt system. You can go from 5 to 80% in just over 20 minutes.
Nice.
Not too bad. The range is probably going to be a joke, but you don't buy this car for range.
No. What is it, like what, 1,000, 1,200 horsepower?
Don't see. I don't think they have that figured yet, but it'll probably be up there for sure. If they're going for the Nürburgring record, yeah, it's probably up there. Andalusia brown is what they describe that color
I love it.
as.
It's like a milk chocolate.
It looks weighty or Alcantara-ish, like up here,
I want to say it's probably all Alcantara with carbon fiber.
most likely.
I like how it's got the driver's seats different from the passenger seat.
It's definitely interesting how they did the white.
I like it. I probably would have went with a bolder color, maybe like a dark blue. See, because look, the seat matches the steering wheel.
Mhm.
Maybe like a dark blue or a red.
I like the minimalistic part of the interior. You know, you have the instrument cluster behind the steering wheel.
Oh no, there's a whole nother screen right here.
Right in the center.
Yes, in the center. There's a
Okay,
whole nother
okay.
screen. The pictures I saw
Can't tell
earlier,
here. Yeah.
yeah, there's a whole other screen. It looks like the McLaren 720 screen. It looks like just a regular screen right there. And then there's one for the passenger. You got all the buttons right here that I saw.
Okay, this isn't a good picture of the interior.
No, there's way better. There's a better fucking picture than in the interior. We're gonna have to look at it. We're gonna have to find it.
Yeah,
It's worth
the steering wheel features mode switches, shift paddles, blah blah blah, regenerative brake control to charge the batteries. But yeah, the current production car record is the AMG 1, and it's 6 minutes 35.18. That's fucking moving.
I think this is gonna beat it.
It's really moving. Well, this is an electric car. The AMG 1's a hybrid. So
I think this will beat it.
we'll see. We'll see. I hope Porsche grows the balls enough to build it because I like it.
Oh, I love it, dude.
I do. I like it, and that's saying a lot because I don't like Porsche.
I like Porsche.
I don't. They make good vehicles, but
Great vehicle.
it's the people that drive them that kill it for me.
Porsche is like the Honda of supercars. They're very reliable and they don't break down.
But douchebags are the only people that drive them. Same thing with BMWs.
No, BMW drivers are a whole different breed, dude.
Oh, they're the worst.
That's something
man.
different.
They are the worst.
That's something different.
Yeah. They're like the most pretentious people on the planet.
Oh, dude, I got cut off 3 times today by the same guy on the highway. No turn signal, no nothing.
BMW?
No, he was driving a Volkswagen.
Oh.
So I pulled up next to him and I rolled down the window. And I said, "Hey, asshole." I said, "If you're going to continue to cut people off, at least put the signal light on.
Yeah.
That way I don't run into you."
Give them a little bit of a warning before I pit maneuver your ass.
I'm like, "Come on, bro.
Yeah.
I don't mind you getting in front of me. Just put a signal light on so I can fucking see that you're coming. I'm not paying attention half the time."
That's ridiculous. Like
Fucking
people just don't care, man. They don't care about their surroundings. They just don't give a shit about anybody else. Anyway, all right, we're gonna stick with Porsche for a moment.
Can we look for interior pictures of the Porsche?
Oh,
just go look at these people. You got to see the interior of this thing, dude.
Porsche Mission X interior. All right, images.
Nope, none of those.
None of this shit.
Nope, none of those. Oh, come on! I saw it. All
right, hang on. Let me do a different search here. Porsche Mission X.
Matter of fact, I saw it on Instagram. I was gonna send it to you, and I never fucking did.
That's the passenger's screen, if you will. That's not much of a screen.
They don't need much. They can be screaming the whole time.
Yeah, right. There's a better picture of the steering,
there's a better
yoke.
Picture of the steering wheel. Dude, that thing looks sick.
It actually does look pretty cool.
Useless, but cool as shit, man.
Yeah, agreed on both. All right.
I'm like, yo, bro, I want that while I'm playing Gran Turismo or some shit. But other than that thing is useless.
Yeah, that's different though. Interesting.
They had it on Instagram. If I find it later, I'll send it to you.
Let's do. Oh, good. I don't know. Can't seem to find a better picture of the interior.
If I find it, I'll repost it again on Instagram.
Yeah, do that, and we'll put it in the group
Yeah,
on
I'll do
Facebook.
that.
All right,
Because,
so
man,
like I said, sticking with Porsche, I've been saying it over a year now. Solid state batteries are the way to go.
okay, yeah, you've been saying it.
I've been saying it for over a year, and I'm no expert by any means, but every single thing that I've read about solid state batteries is better than liquid state batteries.
That's damn right.
Porsche has a new one coming out,
A new battery.
a new solid state battery.
Oh, good.
Guess how much range you're getting, or this thing gets?
Please tell me like 500.
No,
More?
more.
1,000?
Not quite.
750.
800 miles.
Wow.
800-mile range on this new solid state battery
Okay,
from Porsche.
I'm in it to win it now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now buying a
it-
car, yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah. Solid state battery, electric models travel 800 miles. One charge. Let's see. 50% greater energy density. Don't really exactly know what that means, but 50%.
It means it can just hold a longer charge than most other EVs.
Faster charging times as well.
Yeah, way faster.
Let's see. I think it said you could go from 10 or 20 to 80% in like 20 minutes. I could be thinking of something different.
Dude, 800 miles, I can go from here to Santa Rosa.
I can go from here to Bay City.
And still have 3/4 of a tank left of charge.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh, Santa Rosa? Yeah, for sure.
Santa Rosa is only like 200 and something miles away. Like
Yeah.
almost
My
300
parents are
miles.
10 hours away and I could get there without stopping.
Oh, dude. The only thing you'd have to stop for is to get more snacks.
Right.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. There's an experimental battery that Tesla's using that gets over 750 miles, but that's an experimental battery. And I don't think it's solid state. This one being solid state means lighter weight, more compact, 800-mile range, less charging time, and it's a Porsche, not an ugly ass, shitty built Tesla.
I wonder what it's going to look like.
I do too.
Do they have any pictures of what it's going to look like?
No, this is just strictly the battery itself.
I tell you what, dude, if it looks anything like that Porsche, the Porsche's Panamera electric car, whatever the fuck it's called, the Typhoon.
Are you talking about the Taycan?
Taycan?
Yeah.
Or is it Typhoon?
Taycan.
Taycan, whatever. I like that car. It
I do
looks
too.
cool as shit.
I do too. They're testing the Taycan Turbo GT on the Nürburgring. It has 1,000 horsepower. Yeah. I like the Taycan. I like it. I like the way it looks too. I've always liked the way it looked. I'm just not on board with the electric shit yet.
For 800 miles, I might be.
Good luck affording it, because
Yeah, that's the other problem. But
yeah,
at 800 miles, now we're talking, man.
I think the top of the line Taycan is 200 grand.
Yeah.
So yeah, good luck. But if they're actually developing this thing and they're going to put it in their electric vehicles, yes. Now we're getting to the point where people are going to start looking at EVs.
You know what? You know where they're going to make most of their money? By selling it to other manufacturers.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, they'll outsource the shit out of those things.
Can you imagine the Hummer EV with 800-mile range? That'd be fucking amazing.
Yeah, but the Hummer's claim to fame is its speed, its power.
Me personally, I don't give a fuck about the speed. The power, yes, but if it can have that range, dude, that's crazy good.
Well, I mean, I'm on board with having both, but I don't know, with the battery technology, the electric motor technology that we have right now, I just don't see it happening. You get one or the other.
I think 10 years from now you'll be able to get all of it.
10 years,
But-
yes, but currently, no, you're not going to get
currently,
both.
yeah,
Can't get both.
You want power, you want range.
Yeah.
I want fucking range. If I'm going to buy an electric car, I want range. That's me.
I agree. I 100% agree.
So,
All right, so this next thing, the new car, completely new manufacturer. Never even heard of it.
this should be cool.
Pretty wicked looking car, actually.
Oh, yeah? That's it?
That's the car. Now, I don't know where it's from. I don't even know how to pronounce the name.
Looks like a fucking Aston and a Jaguar had a baby.
Well, that's fine. I like it.
She looks like.
That's fine. I like it.
Is it electric?
I don't know. I haven't read the article. It is, yes, an electric sports car. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not going to try.
The pie?
It's probably German. So,
Peak?
Pike. I don't know.
Fike?
I have no clue. Secret treasure waiting to be unearthed. The
E has a double asterisk over it.
Right.
Double dot. So is that Fike or Pike?
I don't have a clue.
Might be Pike. Yeah, whatever.
This dude's last name.
Tony Pike.
Great grandson of Ferdinand Porsche. So it is definitely German. Let's see. What do we have number wise? On schedule to come off the production line early next year.
Cool.
That's pretty cool. Electric, small, and cute. I would not want my car described as cute.
She's cute. It looks like a chick's car, man. It looks like a chick's sports car, to be honest with you.
I mean,
now that they say cute, yeah,
I can see it,
driving.
especially if it's small.
It looks like the Ferrari Roma.
A little bit. Jaguar, not Aston grill, more of a Jag grill. Maybe an older Aston grill.
She got some Jaguar lines, a little bit of Ferrari
a lot
Roma.
A lot of Jag, for sure.
Got a lot of Jag in that.
Yeah. All right, what else do we have? There's a front shot. It looks like a fucking Miata there.
Oh, that just killed it. Damn, dude, why'd you have to say that?
It looks like a Miata.
Looks like a Mazda RX-8. Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, I don't like the front there.
I'm going to tell you right now.
It's got like Alfa Romeo, those 124 headlights. Don't like those.
Ooh, this one's starting to strike out, dude.
Yeah, I think this one's going to be a failure.
Look, you even said it right there, Alfa Romeo.
Triumph MG and Alpha.
Get out of here. Bubble-like body. Yeah, she got a bubble-like body.
Yeah, it's a direct descendant of classic European roadsters. Yeah, nope. Don't like it. Scowling front end. No, it looks like a bitch.
Dude, it killed it once you said Mazda.
Yeah.
I was like, God, that fucking thing's done.
I don't like it.
It's supposed to be a high-end sports car, and the first thing it reminds me of is a Mazda Miata. Good luck, guys.
This view, I don't mind it.
That view looks great.
This view, it sucks.
That looks like a Mazda
I hate
Miata.
it. I hate it.
Was it a Mazda Miata MX-5 or whatever the fuck they're called?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yep.
See, that picture looks pretty good.
That looks better, for sure.
Her side is nice. Her front face is tore up.
Yeah, I don't like the front. All right, here's a little video we can maybe watch. Let me see if there's any other interesting details. It says ultra fast powertrain. That's all.
Yeah,
it
I want to
says.
see if there's any details below it. Is there anything else? Actually, their ass looks great. I like it. It's not bad.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
It looks a little bit of
all
Dodge Viperish.
I see Aston Martin all the way. But I can see what you mean.
Just right here.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
How Dodge Viper. Oh my god!
All right, here's some numbers: 603 total output.
Okay.
Horsepower, 3 motors, 2 in front, 1 in the rear, so it'll be all-wheel drive. Now you're okay. You're talking decent numbers. That fucking Miata never made that much power. 0 to 60 is 2.8. Decent.
They say it says it can do at least 124 miles an hour. Maximum speed.
124 max speed. That's terrible. But it gets it in less than 9 seconds if that's what you.
Yeah, well, I mean
that matters.
They're not even announcing the top speed of that.
Oh, they're not announcing it?
Yeah, it says right here. Officially stated that the car's maximum speed.
Okay, it can go 124 in less than 9. Okay.
So
All right. So it's got some pep. That's good.
I want to see what the interior looks like. Now.
It's a 2+2 arrangement, so it's 4 seats, but you're probably not going to be able to fit 2 people in the back of this thing.
No, maybe 2 little teddy bears.
Right. 75 kilowatt batteries can charge in 10 minutes.
Okay, cool.
There you go. The range is 310 miles.
Yeah, still shit.
It's okay. It's decent.
I mean, it's
not great, but it's decent.
At least it could charge fast.
Yeah,
that's a plus.
10 minutes. So yeah,
I'll take that.
Not bad. Supposed to be a legit Grand Tour, so it's going to be comfortable. There's immersion cooling for the batteries. Don't know really what that means, but as long as you keep them from overheating and it doesn't spontaneously combust, I'm good with that. It has a carbon fiber chassis.
That's wow. That's a big plus.
Yeah, got some lightweight tech going on there. Weighs only 1,800 kilos.
Very light too.
That's pretty good. That's what, just a touch under 4,000 pounds.
Mostly
for an EV. That's not bad.
I bet you most of it's all battery pack.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Huh.
Let's see. Weighs about the same as an 82 Caprice. That's a big ass car.
Yeah, that was a big fucking metal car too.
Yeah.
That thing was huge. So yeah, if it's weighing that much, most of it's a battery pack.
Yeah, for sure. And it's the weight distribution 60-40.
Okay.
So it's not bad. It's really not bad.
Man, I would really love to see the interior of that thing. See, that top view looks good, man.
Yeah, I like that color too. I don't mind that.
God, dude, but you had to kill it with the fucking
GT is the only trim level so far. All right, let's see what we got in this video. Maybe we can get a shot of the interior.
Talking.
There's a little bit of it right there.
Right there.
Piek.
Oh, go back. Right there.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, let's make that a little bit bigger. Get this out of the way. That's probably the best picture we're going to have of the interior.
I like it. It's pretty cool.
It's not bad.
It's cool.
That one gauge right behind the steering wheel is a little funky.
It's old school, dude.
Yes, it is analog. I like that.
They made it look old school.
That I do like. And I like this. That toggle switch. The toggle switch to start it. I like that. And then you got buttons here. So it's not all touchscreen. You do have some actual buttons.
I would prefer the buttons to be on my driver's side than on the passenger side, just because, passenger by accident might hit a button.
It depends on, because they say this thing's small.
So, yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't mind it.
Go ahead. Hit play. Let's see what else they got.
All right. Let's see. There's your seats. Well, this guy's speaking German.
I like German. Shifter's cool as shit.
That's all digital, obviously. All right.
It's pretty cool. I like the interior more than I like the exterior.
Agreed. 100%.
I like the power that it has. I like the range that it has.
Yeah. For everything you're getting, yeah, it's not
a bad car. I just don't like the exterior.
I want to see price.
The front killed it for me. When you said that, it killed it.
I want to know price, because the pricing information is not available in here. I want to know the price. If it's all right, take a guess. Everything that we've seen. 3 motors, 600 and whatever horsepower, 310 miles of range, carbon fiber chassis.
I'm going 160,000 minimum.
Man, being a small manufacturer, I think you're not too far off.
There'll be limited runs. First they got to test the market. All right. First they got to see if people are even going to want to engage in this car.
Well, yeah, there has to be public interest. There have
Yeah.
to, there is obviously going to be a need for investors.
So, I mean, they're going to test the market.
Definitely depends on pre-orders too.
And I think it'd be a very limited run car if they make it. And I think the price tag is going to be pretty high. I don't think the price tag is going to justify the car.
I think you're right. And it's a shame because this car has potential. Front end needs to be updated.
It needs either make that hood more aggressive looking.
It's too flat.
Yeah. Put more lines in the hood, make it more aggressive. Maybe
change the fucking grill.
Maybe add some extra bottom lip to it, some canards, something just to.
It needs to be more aggressive.
Make it more wild.
Yeah, and those headlights need to go. It's too Alfa Romeo Mazda Miata.
Yeah. I think
from that really front view.
Maybe take the symbol of the car instead of putting it above the grill. Maybe put it in the middle, like Jaguar used to do. That might make it look even meaner.
Well, the problem is it's not even an emblem. It's just the name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's the problem.
If you can get an emblem,
yeah,
or if that's what you're going to use as the emblem, then that's fine. Then put it in the grill. It might make it look better.
Style it up too. Because I mean, let's look at it. There's not a really good picture of it. It's just that pick.
See, because right there, it looks great, man.
It does. It looks really good. It's that straight on from the front view sucks.
Yeah, Jaguar F-Type look. It gives you it makes it look like it's a Jaguar and Aston, a little bit of everything, and then you got that
shit front end, man.
Horrible front end, dude. Jesus Christ.
Now I always say that grills are too big. That's not big enough.
That probably could be the problem.
The grill is not big enough.
Slap the BMW grill on that shit real quick. See what happens.
No, thank you. I'll pass on that.
Oh, well, what if it made it look better?
I don't think a BMW grill could make a fucking turd look better.
Oh shit, that's too good.
I think that grill's too small. Honestly, I think it's too small. And I can't stand a giant grill unless it's on an Aston Martin. This is too small.
Maybe we'll see how it's got a bottom grill above where the license plate is. Maybe make that a little bit bigger.
I don't know.
Just elongate it down a little bit more, closer to the ground, a little bit more aggressive. Might change the look of that whole car.
Maybe. I don't know.
It might make a big fucking difference.
It could be good. It could be.
It could be a great car. I just like it's.
I like the wheel. I like the wheel design. I like everything after the front end. The front end ruins it completely. Like you said.
And right there, dude, it looks like a fucking Aston.
It does.
It looks like a DBS.
It looks really good right there.
Or a DB11.
From the backside.
Just from this here forward. Right here, it looks like a DB11. That's it. Just right here. Looks like a DB11. And this looks like a Jaguar F-Type side right here. Or the Mercedes, which fucking Mercedes is it? The Mercedes AMG GT, the two-door Mercedes.
Oh, yeah.
Right there also looks like it's got that door.
A little bit.
With the way those line curves on the back of the A pillar and B pillar.
Yeah. Take the front end back to the drawing board, boys.
Yep.
After that, you might have a hit, but this sucks.
Just don't take it to BMW.
No, God, no. This sucks as it is.
I think that's what it is, man.
It's the front end just ruins it. It completely ruins it. As soon as I scroll down to this picture, I was like, nope. That I don't like, but
I think they were just trying to. I don't know, man. I think they wanted to go Aston Martin. They didn't want to do it. They didn't want to.
I think they went too conservative with the front end. I think they. I really do.
I agree. A little bit. It needed to be a little bit more crazy.
But you're a new manufacturer. You have to be a little bit more aggressive. What?
Just changing this up right here, adding another a bigger side skirt with a bigger lip around the rear might make it look even more aggressive.
Maybe. Put a small wing on the back too.
You know who I think should do this? Mansouri. They should take this car and make a kit for it, and then we can see if it's better than.
I don't know, man. Like I say, I just think Mansory does too much.
A
lot of the
But
time.
that's what I'm saying. Too much this car might need.
Maybe.
That's probably what it's missing.
Yeah, they went way too conservative with the front. I for real get Fiat. I get Miata.
No, as soon as you said Miata, dude, it was downhill.
Terrible.
It was downhill.
Yeah, it's fucking awful. Everything else is decent, man. And that interior, you're right. I like the interior.
And you know what's crazy too? If you go back up to that front picture, it could be the angle of the picture. It looks like the car is squatting in acceleration. See how it looks like it's lifted in the front?
A little bit higher, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's squatting in acceleration. So just maybe the angle of that picture is squatting it up like that.
Maybe.
Is what makes it look like a Mazda Miata.
Maybe, but I don't know. I mean, I know the Germans know what they're doing, but the front end is terrible.
Like you see those old people driving down the country road in their little Mazda Miata MX-5. They got the hair blown in, well, the toupee blown in the wind.
I don't know. Overall, I like it, but that front end needs to be changed for sure. But I like the fact that we're seeing all these new manufacturers popping up and bringing new things to the market. But again, that front end just doesn't do it for me. All right, so we're gonna go to JDM for a moment.
Yes.
The new Lexus GX.
Oh, I'm not excited.
We
were going to talk about it because of your friend, right?
Yeah. We have to talk about it. I actually have just the GX, some available colors. We'll look at the interior, and then we're going to look at it side by side with the new Land Rover Discovery.
Okay. So your friend, hold on, before you show the GX.
Defender, I'm sorry.
Your friend is like, he loves Lexus GX.
He absolutely loves this thing. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to give you my 100% honest opinion on this shit. Because I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I haven't seen it. So I'm curious to see.
You haven't seen it at all?
I haven't seen it at all.
Nice. All right. Sergio's coming in blind, folks. All right. This is the new Land Rover, or not the Land Rover, the Lexus GX.
I'm coming in with my floaters in my eye.
2024 Lexus GX. We're going to look at trims, colors, interior options, everything that we currently have.
All right. Let's do this.
So here it is.
Okay.
It's flipping all the different colors.
So I've seen the older one.
Yeah.
Before.
Yeah.
This is. I like that blue.
The blue is nice. The blue is very nice.
I almost like that caca green too.
The green's
it's not bad.
It's not the worst green I've ever seen.
Oh, the wheels changed. Hold on.
Yeah, the
oh no, I prefer those wheels right there.
Tan one has different wheels. These are more
that's
more off road.
No, I don't want the off road. I prefer those.
All right, so let's see here. The first offering is going to be the GX 550. It's going to have a 349 horsepower twin turbo V6 hybrid powertrain coming later.
Okay.
So it's going to have more power. Obviously, don't have pricing yet. It's going to be expensive. It's a Lexus.
80,000 minimum.
I would say probably.
I'm going to tell you right now, I think it's a little underpowered.
I agree. For big as it is.
That size of a SUV.
I agree. All right, there's your premium. Those wheels I don't like. 20-inch wheels, four-wheel drive, sunroof, 10-inch or a 10-speaker audio system, 14-inch touchscreen, 3 rows of seating. The second row is a bench. Let's see, there's a cold air package, heated steering wheel, windshield deicer, windshield headlight washers, and fast response interior heater.
Okay.
There's your luxury. That's the one with those wheels that you liked.
It's got heated second row outboards, power folding third row. Okay. So the the second row is heated.
Yeah, that's the Premium Plus model. Power adjustable steering wheel, ambient lighting, heated second row outboard seats. So that the center seat doesn't get it. Wireless phone charger, folding third row, park assist. Options are a digital key, heated second row captain's chairs. So there you go. It reduces capacity to 6.
Yeah, from 7 to 6, which is fine with me.
Opens that up a little bit more though. The luxury version, you get 22-inch wheels. Those are the wheels Sergio likes better.
Bro, dude, it looks like a Range Rover Defender.
Yeah, that's why we're going to look at them side by side.
It's like,
yeah, basically, yeah.
I mean, I like it. I think it's cool looking.
It can tow almost 7,000 pounds.
Okay. Here's my first gripe. Okay. This is stupid. This is freaking annoying. Look at this damn mirror.
It's huge.
What is that mirror off of? That is a mirror off of a Toyota FJ Cruiser. Exact same mirror.
Well, that's a parts bin thing. Yeah, this is a Toyota, so it makes sense.
For $80,000, I don't want parts bin. That's bullshit.
I agree, 100%.
And okay.
All right, so extras include massaging seats, semi-aniline leather. I don't know what the fuck that means. It's probably like organic leather, not from an animal. Sunshades for the second row seats and mirror puddle lamps. What the fucking hell is that?
What?
Mirror puddle lamps.
Oh, my diesel truck has it. You hit a button and it's got two lights. Like they look like they're like spotlights on the side of the mirrors.
Okay.
So like you hit it and a big light. I'm pretty sure I'm right. A big light projects out so you can see behind you. Oh, dude, like
Okay.
at nighttime when I'm backing up out in the middle of
sure.
nowhere, you turn that light on, dude. It's like morning.
I'm sure that comes in handy. Yeah.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
Heated second row captain's chair, instead of the second row bench, and you get a 21 speaker audio system from
like that.
Mark Levinson.
Oh, I like that.
And then Luxury Plus
I'll take the Luxury Plus.
adds adaptive dampers, more comfortable ride, power extending running boards, a panoramic sunroof, the Mark Levinson audio system, digital rear view mirror, and a cool box.
Cool.
I guess that's for like a cooler.
Yeah, it's like you put drinks in or whatever. Yeah.
Towing capacity is just a touch lower at 6,780 pounds.
I'm not towing anything with that.
So this is your over trail, your off-road version. I don't like it as much.
I don't like it.
Let's see. Mechanical upgrades. It has a EKDSS function for the suspension. It can disconnect the anti-roll bars. Why the hell would you want that?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense to me. That's the function is what it says, anti-roll bar. Why would you?
I know why. Because it's got the in case you got to get the car to flex more if you're rock climbing with it.
More travel?
Yeah, like you need it to flex more so
Okay.
you can bend the car more.
I guess that makes
Like
sense.
you ever seen those Jeeps where they just completely like their chassis completely flexed, twisted? That's pretty much what it is.
All right, you get 18-inch wheels, 33-inch all-terrain tires, locking rear differential, various drive modes, blah, blah, blah. Let's see, you get beefier roof rails, a skid plate, styling tweaks. Inside, you have a 2-row setup for seating for 5, so no third row.
No, so it's basically the off-road package with the interior package of the luxury one. That's what the Overdrive Plus is.
Yeah, you get the Overtrail Plus,
That's exactly what
extra equipment from the luxury trim, power adjustable steering wheel, ambient lighting, blah, 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 blah. So there you go. And then your exterior.
That blue is so good, dude.
The blue is really nice. That is Nightfall Mica. That's what they call it.
I like that.
Nice color.
I like that.
This is Nori Green Pearl.
It's not a bad color.
Not bad.
It's different.
Caviar, so it's like a charcoal gray.
That's pretty cool.
Not too bad. Nebula Gray Pearl, lighter gray.
I like that.
This is Incognito. This is a silverish, whatever. Atomic Silver, basic. Eminent White Pearl.
The white looks good too.
Not bad. There are two-tone combinations. You get a black roof. So
that's cool.
You're into that. Incognito with the black roof. You really can't. You can tell, but whatever.
I bet you can tell in the blue car.
Atomic Silver with the black. You could definitely tell here. This earth with the black roof.
I like that color.
Yeah, I don't mind that. All right, here's your interior, your overall view. It's typical Lexus. It's boring.
Fucking disappointing, dude.
It's very boring. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it's nothing special at all.
The seats look uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
Well, I would say the third row seats are useless. I always find those to be useless.
Oh yeah, they're thin. They're thin. They're not supportive. They're uncomfortable. You have no leg room. They're a joke. They're there just to say that there's 3 rows.
Yeah, the back seats, they look very uncomfortable. I think the captain chairs probably would be the way to go.
I would agree with that.
Because then you get chairs more like the front, which I think the front looks very comfortable. The steering wheel looks basic.
Yeah, premium comes with faux leather material that Lexus calls New Lux, in either dapple gray, saddle tan, which is right here, or black, which is right here. Luxury adds semi-aniline leather, same available colors. You get fake wood grain, which is annoying. I'm sorry, if I'm paying this much, I want real wood.
Yeah, I do too.
I hate that fake shit. There's another two-tone leather
I like
option.
the two-tone.
That's not bad.
Two-tone looks good.
See, there it is. Without, that's just the first and second row. That looks.
See, look at the trunk space.
Looks so much better.
Look, okay, so that's the trunk space.
Yeah.
You put the seats up, there's no fucking trunk.
Not at all. Yeah,
That's why I say the third row seats are 100% useless.
Yeah, leave the third row out. I don't need it.
I don't need a third row seat.
That's Chateau and Olive.
God, I wish I could see a better picture of that day. The infotainment center looks cool. The steering wheel looks cool.
All right, I think we have some other pictures of the interior. Let's go back up here. The interior is boring.
I don't like the dash looking. I don't like the shift knob.
See interior pics. Here you go. There's the dash.
Look, the steering wheel looks cool. The gauge cluster looks fine. I like the screen in the center. I don't like the center part.
The console is typical Toyota. The steering wheel is slightly upgraded from, say, your Toyota Camry, whatever. The cluster is boring.
It's basic.
Yeah, it's just basic bullshit. I agree with the screen. I like that. But the materials are shit.
Yeah.
The materials are absolute shit. There's a better picture of it. It's boring. The only thing that they make look good is the infotainment screen.
Like, it doesn't scream luxury.
No, it doesn't. It's boring.
Like, Lexus back then used to scream luxury. Used to scream,
There's subpar materials.
Yeah.
The design wise, it's just not good.
I just don't.
I don't think the seats look good at all. Actually,
they look
supportive. Fine.
They look like the seats in my 2500. They don't look nothing special. They look comfortable.
Supportive, fine, but they look boring and just whatever. There's your better picture of your screen.
I mean, that's cool. I like that.
See, this is literally the Toyota Camry.
Yeah, I don't like that. So, for your friend, if he is a hardcore Lexus GX guy,
he loves this thing.
Then
he's already said it.
He can. I would spend the money on it if I'm a hardcore fan. But if I'm somebody me personally, in the market to buy an SUV like that, I got to weigh my pros and cons. How much is this thing going to cost, and weigh it towards other cars in the same category with the same pricing.
I'm not getting a 3-row version, I'll tell you that.
Okay, that's just me. I think the exterior looks cool. I like the exterior. I don't like the side mirrors. They look like FJ Cruiser. The parts bin, like you said, 100% parts bin. That's a 2,000% parts bin from that. Yeah. 100% there. I think it looks like a Defender on the outside.
I will say the front end looks better than past Lexuses. They toned down the grill a little bit.
Oh, like a champ.
Yeah.
Yes,
that is night and day. The absolute reason this front end
headlights
works.
Look cool.
Yeah.
I like the bottom lights on it. I think the exterior is a win. Interior is extremely disappointing.
There's the rear.
I think the power is disappointing.
Well, with the hybrid version coming, you're probably going to be over 400 horsepower.
I would probably get the hybrid version.
Your torque is going to be a little bit higher. So, yeah, I mean, well, the torque is decent, 480 foot-pounds of torque.
I mean, but you're not towing anything with this.
No, shit, no.
If I were to get one, I'd get the luxury version. If I was going to get one.
Most of the people that buy these things will never take it off-road.
No. The GX 550, I don't think I would spend my money on this one.
No.
Compared to the other cars that are out there in the same price range.
I fully agree.
I think you can get a better car, better SUV. But to be honest with you, all right, let's say this comes in at 100,000, top of the line luxury, all bells and whistles, everything 100, after market value, everything. For that, you can get I'm
gonna get a smaller Escalade.
You get Escalade, regular Escalade.
Yeah, I'm getting the smaller Escalade. I'm not buying this. Oh, speaking of the Escalade, Cadillac, the full line is getting that giant screen.
Enough said, dude.
I was
Enough
gonna-
said. I'd rather get the Escalade.
I was gonna tell you that, and up until we mentioned the Escalade, I didn't think about it, but yes.
Honestly, I'd rather get the Escalade than this.
Fuck yeah, easily, 100%. You get more power, you get more torque. It's a better looking vehicle.
I'd
You
get
have
the
a
Yukon.
much,
I'd get the Yukon over this.
you have a much better interior, even with the Yukon. You have a much better looking vehicle.
Dude, if I want to go off-road, I get the Yukon AT4.
There you go.
Same price, and it looks better.
Far
And the
better.
interior is phenomenal.
is delicious.
This, I like. Like I said, I like the exterior. I don't like those mirrors. The mirrors just killed it for me.
Yeah,
And the interior is really sad. I think
very disappointing.
for the price range, they could have done way better
I
on
agree.
the interior.
Totally agree.
And the power, I think I would go hybrid, and I would go with the blue with those
Oh,
wheels.
yeah.
That's crispy.
The blue is
I
nice.
like that. I really like that.
Blue is super nice.
But yeah, I don't think I could.
All right, now let's look at it next to the Defender. We're gonna go side by side.
Okay, let's go side by side. Share the screen. Share the screen.
I got you. All right. Now we already went over the Toyota, so we're gonna, or the Lexus. It's a Toyota.
Well, they're going to compare them. Let's compare them.
Right. All right. So
Jesus.
as we said, the GX.
Engine and transmission.
Take that out because it's not a hybrid. Turbocharged 3.4 V6, 340, 480. The Defender has three options. It has a 4-cylinder, a 6-cylinder, and a V8.
Okay.
We'll go over those numbers in a minute. Fuel economy, both shitty. I mean, they're giant vehicles. So the Toyota is expecting 17 combined, which is really bad.
That is bad.
Yeah.
That's as good as it's like my diesel truck.
Right.
That's bad.
And it says it's worse than all the Defender powertrain options except for the V8. Obviously, the V8 is going to get worse. Probably 14, 15 for the V8. All right, so let's look at Defender numbers.
All right, let's go.
Inline 4, inline 6, and V8, like I said. The 2-liter turbo makes 296 horsepower, 295 foot-pounds of torque.
That's the 4-cylinder.
That's the 4-cylinder. The 3-liter inline 6 is a hybrid, 395 horsepower, 405 foot-pounds of torque.
Okay.
And the supercharged 5-liter makes 518 horsepower and 461 foot-pounds of torque.
Okay.
So actually, the Toyota makes more torque than all three of the Land Rover, but
It makes the same amount of power as the
is
6-cylinder.
right.
Okay.
Let's see. That's
How many
the
miles per gallon?
110 version of the Defender. The 130 gets the 6-cylinder, 2 versions, and the V8, all same power. Bullshit. Let's see. The 4-cylinder for the Land Rover is 18 combined. 6-cylinder is 20 combined because it's a hybrid, and the V8 is 16 combined. So I was right around.
So they're both about the same.
Yeah, pretty much.
So right now, I prefer the Toyota motor
Currently.
So let's keep on comparing the cars.
All right, towing and cargo.
We're gonna see which one your friend's gonna buy.
Yeah. Towing and cargo. Land Rover is 200 pounds more at 8,000 for towing.
Okay.
And then cargo space. Lexus hasn't shared details, but we saw it without the third row. We didn't see it. We didn't see them both folded because this is no third row, second row folded. With
So
the
the
Toyota.
Defender looks better folded.
Agreed.
It looks like it's got more space in it folded.
Let's see. The 110 with the second row up, it's 35.4 cubic feet.
Okay.
And then with it all folded, it's 70.4 cubic feet. So decent. In the 130, which is the bigger one, you get 15.4 behind the third row. And then with all seats down, it's 80.9.
Okay, that's not bad.
It's pretty
That's
good. Yeah, pretty good.
So I would say they're about almost the same
Probably.
when it comes to that. Okay.
Suspension, chassis, and off-road features. Let's see. Approach angle. No, let's go from front to the top. They both have. Wait, no. GX's body on frame. Has dual wishbone. Dual wishbone front, multi-link rear, which is pretty typical.
The Lexus frames on the Toyota Sequoia. No.
Yeah, same platform. Yeah. Same body on frame.
I'm paying $100,000 for Toyota Sequoia.
They didn't give specifications for the rear. They assume it's a live rear axle, similar to the Sequoia and Tundra. No suspension, no air suspension. I'm sorry. No. Oh yeah, no air suspension. It has traditional adaptive shocks, electronically controlled. Land Rover.
Land Rover's the only one that can actually change suspension ride height.
Yeah.
The Lexus can't.
Yeah, the Land Rover's unibody, fully independent suspension, fixed steel coilover suspension in the base model, air suspension with adjustable ride height and firmness is available on higher trims. So yeah, it definitely has the better suspension. Yeah, the Lexus can't change ground clearance or approach, departure, or breakover angles. Lexus didn't give ground clearance, but other specs are, let's see, approach angle is 26 degrees on all versions. Breakover is 23 degrees on all but the over trail, which hits 24 degrees, which isn't much better. Departure angle is 21 degrees on top GX, 22 on over trail, and 23 on base premium trim.
Okay. So right now, if I wanted to buy the off-road version, I'd go Land Rover.
For sure, because we're about to get to their numbers, and it's way better.
Because you can completely change your suspension and
Right.
everything.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh?
You
Just
good
hanging
girl?
out?
All right. Both 110 and 130 beat the GX. Yeah, obviously, as the adjustable air ride. So let's see. Approach angle for both is between 30 and 31 degrees, which is much better. Standard departure angle for the 110 is nearly 38 degrees, which is really, really good.
What, you want to say hi?
But it's only 24 and a half for the 130, which isn't great. Let's see. GX in over trail is 18-inch wheels, 33-inch tires. Has a locking rear differential, adjustable drive modes, surround view camera, hill descent control, crawl control, blah, 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 blah. Defender, I think, probably has all that shit too. So it depends on what you want it for when you're talking about suspension. But if you're going to talk about suspension, the Land Rover is much better.
Well, and this is my thing. If you're going to buy the Lexus, the GX 550, if you're going to buy the off-road version,
right,
you're better off buying the Defender. Because
the
Defender has all the interior luxuries that you want, but it's got everything that the GX doesn't have when it comes to off-roading.
Yeah.
If you're going to buy the luxury version of the GX, then and you don't care about the I don't know, man. I think range are both the same. Power, they're both the same. Towing capacity almost the same. Storage almost the same. What looks better?
The Toyota looks better.
And what interior is better? I think the
Land Rover probably has the better interior.
I think it had the better interior, and it's got the better suspension.
Let's look at this video, see if we can see the interior of it.
He's from Autoblog. Did you not know that?
I did know that.
No shit.
Come on. Show me the fucking interior, you bastard. There it is. Oh, yeah.
Way better.
Way better.
Do you have to sit up that close, little buddy?
Oh, he's got a big old belly,
seat
too.
Back a little bit.
That's a far better interior.
Better materials.
So much better. That actually looks like wood.
Scoot the seat back, buddy.
Yeah, he needs to move the seat back for sure.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, dude, that looks so much better. Although, all right, one knock I have on this thing's interior, though, I've never been a super huge fan of the shifter being on the dash.
Me neither.
You know what I mean?
No,
I just don't like that.
But, looking at this interior, looking at the other interior, they're both pretty basic, both of them. But this one definitely you could definitely tell just by having the better materials, better layout,
Oh yeah,
more high end. It looks better.
this is so much better.
Way
Like,
better.
Easily better.
It makes a really big difference.
Yeah. Put this interior in the GX body.
Oh, dude, hands down, I take the GX all day, every day.
Yeah.
But I can't, man.
Nope. Can't. No,
I can't justify
do
spending that kind of money on that Lexus.
No.
Honestly, can't.
No. The body, the looks of the body don't outweigh its shortfalls, and the shortfalls of the interior, the lack of adjustable suspension, and the materials. The materials are just shit.
If it had the interior of the Defender, I would buy the Lexus GX hands down, all day, every day.
Yeah. The Lexus needs a better interior.
The interior is what would make that Lexus amazing.
Agreed. They definitely dropped the ball on the interior.
100% dropped it on that one.
Hugely dropped the ball on that interior.
That's just my take on it. I am an expert in nothing.
People buy these because of the lifetime durability. If you have ever sat in one, you realize right away the solid lifetime feel.
Oh, 100%. When it comes to durability.
No, we're not taking it away.
Hands down.
Away. Yeah.
I love the way Range Rovers look.
What's up, GA is down. Who are you, Facebook user?
But Range Rover, Land Rovers are always in the shop. Their
reliability, quality, and all that is terrible.
When it comes to Lexus, yes. 100% Lexus, 100%.
I'm not taking that away from them at all, but that is boring.
But I have to come down to price. And what other better cars can I get for that same price? The same thing. What has better interior?
Agree. Yeah.
I think the only problem with that GX, is the interior. It's the only thing.
That's the biggest problem for sure. And lack of air suspension. You need to have adjustable suspension.
Well, I would buy the luxury version. I wouldn't buy the off-road. Because I don't go off-road.
Well,
if I want to go off-road,
it's different.
Yeah, I'm not going off-road. I would rather take the luxury version of the GX 550 with a way better interior. Dude, can you imagine they have that Escalade interior in that or something crazy?
Something better.
Oh my God.
And it doesn't take much to get better than that.
Exterior looks good. Power, I think it should have a little bit more power, but I'm fine with the power, whatever.
Well, we'll see what the hybrid version offers.
But I think that's what it comes down to. I think it's a big fail with the interior.
Yeah,
and
completely.
For the price, what they're asking for, I couldn't do it. I don't think I could do it with the price.
Not necessarily saying it's more luxurious. It just looks better. It looks more well put together. The materials do look better.
It just looks more higher end.
Yeah,
for the price that you're paying,
looks better.
For the price of 80 grand, 90 grand, 100 grand, whatever the price would be.
And I disagree with the Lexus GX's interior being more luxury than utilitarian. I don't think it's luxury at all. Fake wood for 100 grand? No thanks.
I mean, dude.
Brian, I know that's Brian. Overall, I do like it better than what we've had, but I agree with Sergio. The interior is terrible.
Yeah, I think it comes down to the interior.
The interior is bad. It's just bad.
We've seen worse. We've seen worse interiors.
Oh, for GX, by far.
I just think
did a whole episode on shitty interiors.
They did, they changed the exterior of it. It looks great.
The front end looks much better.
100%. Looks phenomenal. I like the size of it. Like I said, I like that. My issue is the interior, and this is what I don't look. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. I don't know. I don't know nothing. I'm an expert in knowing nothing.
I'm an expert in my opinion.
Your opinion sucks. No, what I'm saying is this. You spend 100% of your time driving the car, inside the car. You don't see it from outside.
Yep.
So to me, interior has to be one of the main focuses when you're spending $80,000 on a vehicle.
It needs to be a very, very large consideration when you're.
You know what I'm saying? That and when it comes to SUV, it's going to come in. There's two things I look at: space in the rear for trunk space and all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing that I have to look at. And what the dashboard layout looks like. Those are the one of the biggest things. When it comes to power, I really don't care because I'm buying an SUV because it's a family vehicle.
Hey, you're not drag racing the fucking thing.
Exterior looks phenomenal, so I'm not worried about the exterior, and I think that's what it is.
Yeah. Is it plastic like Cadillacs? Yes, it is. Every manufacturer uses cheap plastics.
I'll put it to you this way, man. What was it? 2016 Lamborghini Huracan?
The one you rented?
The one I got?
Cheap ass interior.
Dude, it's a $200,000 car. The exterior looks phenomenal. It sounds amazing. It drives amazing. Everything about that car is amazing. The freaking interior was plastic. Yep. And it pissed me off to have plastic in a $200,000 car.
Yeah.
Like, I kid you not, man. The buttons on that damn dash were plastic. I've never been more livid in my life. I'm like, I would be pissed.
It's all
Lamborghini owner.
It's all Volkswagen
this car, and it's plastic.
It's all Volkswagen parts bin shit.
Dude, there's exactly nothing more. A lot of it's plastic. A lot of it, like, you do get real wood grain in certain vehicles, but how much are you going to spend?
You got to pay a lot for real wood, and it pisses me off because wood is wood. It's plentiful material. Just use real wood if you're going to put wood in your vehicle. Don't use that fake bullshit because you're not going to fool us. We know it's fake when it's fake.
I just think that they would have did a different layout on the dash, move the shifter differently, maybe made more luxurious looking, maybe like the button turn or the buttons or something, and got rid of that hunky shifter.
Yeah,
I think that would have made a big difference. I think just the screen layout. If they would have just connected the dash screen to the infotainment center, they would have connected it in some way. I think it would have won because I like the steering wheel. The steering wheel is good.
It's okay.
Bentley.
Bentley uses real wood for sure.
I've been in a few Bentleys, and it's going to come down to trim level again too because I've seen some cheap ass shit in Bentleys.
Well, yeah, I mean they're owned by friggin'
but they're
BMW. So I mean, yeah, they're going to use parts bin stuff, cheap shit.
The Bentley Milan that I saw.
Oh, the Mulsanne.
The Mulsanne, yeah, that I was in. No, the Bentley Bentayga Milan. It's a Milan.
Oh yeah.
Real chrome handles.
A lot of that stuff.
The buttons were
a lot of that
solid,
stuff, legit metal.
Real wood.
Yeah.
Real leather, real Alcantara. But it's a $500,000 car.
Yeah, you go older Continental GT, you're going to get into some parts bin bullshit, and it's not going to be as nice.
Rolls Royce is the same way, completely 100% like custom,
real materials. Everything's bespoke. Everything's built.
And we talked about this last week on the last podcast about the Celestique.
Mm-hmm.
That front end, it's a beautiful car, but that one silver piece looks plastic, and you can't put that on a $300,000 car.
I agree.
You just can't. So that's just me.
All right, moving
overall,
along.
Hold on. Overall,
no, okay.
I like the Lexus GX. Just see what other vehicles in that price point. If you're going to buy one, if you're a hardcore Lexus fan, buy it because Lexus is Asian and they last forever, buddy.
Of the two that we're talking about,
so. That's what I would say.
It's kind of a wash for me because I like the exterior of the Toyota or the Lexus better, but I like the interior of the Land Rover better.
Give me that avocado.
So I can't pick one or the other because I hate the interior of the Lexus and I hate the exterior of the Land Rover. I don't want either one.
Yeah.
Did enjoy the 458 Speciale Ferrari.
Yeah, all carbon fiber.
Yeah, now you're talking. But that's different. It's not your regular 458, which probably has some plastics in it. But
yeah, dude, I mean, if you ever been to a Lamborghini dealership or Bentley or Rolls, they put all the high end stuff, the $500,000 car, because they don't want you to see the plastic and the cheap shit.
Yeah, because yes, you are off topic, but it's fine.
But it's completely fine. But it's like. They put the top dollar car in the showroom.
Yeah, of course.
They're not put the plastic shit.
They're not going to put the base model Bentley in the showroom because no one's going to order a fucking base model Bentley.
because they're all 100% custom.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I don't know, man.
Yeah, no one goes into a Bentley dealership and says, "Give me the basic bitch Bentley."
Oh, and can I finance it, please?
Yeah, exactly. No one's gonna do that.
If you're financing a Bentley, we got a problem.
Yeah, rethink
You're
your
faking
life.
some shit.
Rethink your life.
It's not worth the money.
No.
Okay, if you ain't paying cash,
All right.
it's trash.
Last Japanese thing we're going to talk about.
That's a pretty good one.
Especially this thing, because you've had 2 Evos, right?
Yes, 2
Okay.
Evos and a Supra.
Well, this is I don't think it's real, but it's like a modern Evo that someone did. So we're going to talk about it.
They lost me after the Evo 9. The Evo 10 killed it for me.
The 10 did suck.
It was so bad.
All right, so George posted this in the group on Facebook, and we actually got a lot of negative comments, some from me.
Well, I haven't seen it, so I'm excited to see it.
So, yeah, mostly negative. I think Whit really liked it, and maybe one other person, but I don't like it at all.
All right, well, let me see it.
So here it is.
Because you know they got a station. Ooh. No.
Yeah.
No. Ooh,
Agreed.
God.
I agree. I don't like it at all. There's nothing about it I like.
The front looks like a son of a bitch. It's a Civic Type R. Did somebody take a Civic Type R and re-render it? That looks like a Type R, like the new Type R.
Could be.
Honda Civic Type R.
Could be. The rear end definitely looks new Civic Type R.
The front looks like a Civic Type R.
Somewhat.
The hood looks like a Civic Type R.
Somewhat.
Did they take this?
Probably
Did they take that and re-render it?
Probably a goofy rendering.
It's bad.
All right, so let's look at some numbers here. It's going to be the typical 4-door, 4 seats, roll cage, 5-point harnesses. This thing says 450 horsepower.
Okay, I like it.
Either a manual or a dual clutch.
So it's 100 over the old one.
4-wheel drive with rear-wheel steering and vectoring.
Ooh, nice.
Lightweight construction. Obviously, it has all the aero bits. Adjustable ride height.
Full 360 camera, just like the Type R.
Exhaust valve opening, full 360 camera, 3D third-party view rendering, rendering for our own. That's like that's like valet mode.
Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna have the same 3 speeds, tarmacs.
Yeah, rally, tarmac, cement,
and
just about
there's
everywhere.
one for rain, for off-road.
So you have all your goofy fucking modes and whatever else. But I don't think this is real. I honestly don't even know how Mitsubishi's still a company.
I'm going to be honest with you, man. I think after the Evo 9, Mitsubishi went completely downhill.
Absolutely, they did.
And first of all, Mitsubishi, I don't think was that great of a fucking car manufacturer.
No.
I did like their Mitsubishi 3000 GT was a phenomenal hit.
The VR4.
The Evos, even those Evos in Japan, you know, the Evo 4, the Evo 5, the Evo 6, those are awesome cars. The 7, 8, the 9, I loved. The 10, I do not like at all.
No, I agree with that.
And this, I dislike. I don't like it at all.
No, it
does not look good at all.
It's a piece of shit.
And
if they even consider building it, it's a mistake.
You know what Evo was really cool, dude? They made a Evo station wagon.
Yes, I have seen it.
Have you seen the Evo 8 station wagon?
Yeah.
Or Evo 9? Fucking amazing looking, dude.
Yeah.
Same power, just a station wagon. It's
cool. They did Skyline wagons in Japan.
Yeah, I
actually like the car. It looks like a rally car.
It does look like a rally car.
I mean, yeah, obviously that's what it's supposed to look like. But the front end's terrible. The rear end's terrible. Like Sergio said, it does look like a rendering based off the new Civic.
That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, I don't like this. If Mitsubishi were to build it, not using the Civic as a base, they could theoretically do a good job bringing it back and
they just need to make a modern version of the Evo 9. That's it.
Shooting brake, yes, that's what the wagon is called in certain areas.
And the only reason why I say it looks like the Type R is because my father-in-law has a Type R. He has the new Type R. He had the old one.
No, I mean, the more I look at it, the more I see it.
Looks like the new one.
Yeah, the more I see it, for sure.
Like go back to these crazy lines, dude. What do you?
Yeah, I don't know where they're getting the front or the back.
Those swooshy
The
lines,
yeah.
dude, are ridiculous. The wing, it looks like the wing off of the Evo 9. I like it. It's carbon fiber. I love it. I like the wing. I like the wheels. I like the exhaust tips. I think it's cool.
I think the exhaust's a little bit too.
I think too
much.
Two is pointless because everybody's going to be running a single.
I would never buy one, of course, because it's a Mitsubishi. Certainly looks a lot better than the shit Mitsubishi has been putting out in the last 20 years. That's for sure. I can't argue that. Mitsubishi, like I said, I don't even know how they're still in business.
Dude, the Evo 8 and the Evo 9, the funnest cars to drive. Like, to take those cars out. And obviously I had them modded. But, like, to drive them.
Never driven any of them.
Oh, my God. It's like being on a roller coaster, man, dude. It's crazy fast.
Yeah, we got a lot of negative comments on it. Most of the people that have seen it don't like it. I don't like it.
Now I'm a big Evo. I love the Evo 8. I love the Evo 9. Like I said, I have both. I had both. One in blue and one in black.
Yeah.
And I don't like this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a rendering and maybe just kind of a feeler.
Just like I'm a hardcore Supra guy. In that MK5 is a disgrace.
That's shit.
To people who love Supras.
Yeah.
It's just a disgrace.
I would like to drive an 8 or a 9, yeah.
Oh, man. Dude,
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind getting my hand on a stock one.
I had it, man. It doesn't take much. You know, I had a Stage 2 racing clutch in it. Oh my God, you can launch that shit at like 7,000 RPMs. It was stupid. It was fast.
Whoever said that's better looking than the Civic R Type R, that doesn't really take much. The Civic Type R is ugly as shit. It's better now than the previous.
I think the Civic Type R looks better than that. Pull up the Civic Type R. I think the Civic Type R looks better than that Mitsubishi does.
I hate it all around.
And like I said, I don't like Honda, and it's the best freaking car I've ever bought.
I hate the Type R.
And I think the new Type R looks better than the other one. Dude, look at that. That's not a new
That's
one.
not the new
That's the
one.
old one.
Hang on, let me do 2023. Yeah, here's the new one. Better picture of the front. There it is.
No, there's a better picture than that.
This is definitely better than that Mitsubishi. Fake fence scoops. Yeah, I know a lot of it's fake, but
hell yeah.
that looks better than that Mitsubishi. Night and fucking day.
Go to another picture. There was one that had like lights in the front, Riley lights in the front. Looks way better. Right there. Look at that.
Yeah,
it looks like the freaking rendering off the thing. Dude.
That looks much better than that Mitsubishi. Like beyond. All day, that looks better than that Mitsubishi. But it's still pretty.
And I'm going to tell you something.
Still pretty terrible.
Man. I want to tell you something. That's a fun ass car to drive.
I don't care if it's fun. I don't care what it can do. It's ugly as shit.
It doesn't matter if it's ugly. We're talking about now. We both can agree that it is an ugly car, and so was that Evo rendering, whatever the hell that was.
I've heard that the Type R is a good vehicle to drive. It's fun, whatever. But
it is a fun car to drive. If you've never driven one, drive one. It's got power.
Agreed. 100% agreed with that comment. Previous gen of the Type R was fucking
awful.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
But, dude, they got power. Dude, fucking smoke them through third gear, dude. It's stupid.
I've heard it's
fun to drive.
Very well-performing vehicle. But
very
it's
fun to drive.
God, it's ugly.
I like the interior of it. I really like the interior.
All right.
The interior is good. You would like the interior. It's clean. But decent power. I like the carbon fiber bits it comes with. I do like that.
It's real carbon.
Real carbon.
All right.
But there's not much.
For $50,000, it should be.
Not much, but there is. And I do like the colors that it comes out with. The exterior, like the dark blue. I'm not a big fan of the light blue one.
No, the light blue's terrible.
My father-in-law had the dark blue, then he went with the light blue.
Yeah, the dark blue's fine.
Because they stopped making the dark blue. But I like the dark blue. The red is phenomenal.
Oh, don't even talk about the Golf. That new 333 version's $80,000.
What Golf? I haven't even seen that.
Are you kidding me? We talked about it last week.
Did we talk about it last week? I don't remember.
Golf. Oh, there it is right there.
Hell no.
They're making 333 of them. It's gonna make, I don't remember what power, $80,000.
That's not worth $80,000.
80 fucking grand.
That's not worth $80,000.
Hell no.
That's not worth $80,000.
No, not even on its best day.
You're telling me that is worth the same amount of money as a Corvette?
No. More than the Corvette. Retail, the Corvette is 55 grand.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
There's no way that's worth
Yep.
that piece, that junk.
Absolutely not. Brian, I'd opt for a Focus RT. The RS. Let's go RS. Then we're talking.
Yeah.
Then we're talking.
We can go that way.
I'm still not paying that much for it.
But no, there's no fucking way, bro.
All right, last thing we're going to talk about. We're coming up on time. Actually, we're going to run over a little bit, but we're going to talk about the best cars that no one's buying.
Oh, obviously, it's that damn Mitsubishi Evo, that Volkswagen.
Oh, they're only making 333 of them, and they're already sold out.
Get out of here!
Every one of them. Oh, the regular Golf R. Okay, that's fine.
I just you again. You got to be a car collector to buy that shit.
Yeah, absolutely, and have too much money. And have way too much money. All right, so the best cars no one is buying. We're going to run through this really quickly because Sergio's got to go. I don't know how many cars are on this list. Hopefully, it's not too long. Looks like it might be a little bit long, but we'll
go through a few.
I'll check it out, Brian. Okay, cool. First one's like a LFA. Never sold out of stock.
No.
There are still brand new ones out there.
Yeah.
Because it's a too expensive piece of shit.
If you're looking for an investment,
maybe
the right car, right color, right everything, maybe. But I don't. Yeah, no.
Because we looked it up. Well, when my dad came on, we looked it up. There's some out there for $2 million.
Yeah,
no, $2 million.
Yeah, it was $2 million, and that is someone who collects exotic cars.
I understand it's a rare car, but it wasn't worth 400 grand, much less 2 million. It wasn't worth it. Not even close. I understand why no one bought this thing, and rightfully fucking so. Cadillac ATS-V. I mean, for sure, it
looks good.
It definitely looks good. It performed well. It just didn't get the press that it deserved.
I think it's overpriced.
I mean,
I think it was overpriced for what they're asking for that thing. I think
they were comparable with the M3 price wise. They made more horsepower than the M3. It had a fucking manual transmission that was better than the M3 had. And I do think it's better looking.
I think it's better looking, but don't you get more car for in the M3 than this?
No, you got more power, you got more torque. The M3 had pedigree though. No one knew what the ATS-V was.
Well, then it's a marketing issue, and then
definitely a marketing issue.
Because if you got a better car than M3, why ain't people buying the Cadillac? Shame on Cadillac.
Exactly, that's my point.
Right.
They only sold 1,134 of them
because it looks awesome.
The blue is ridiculous.
I love it. Aggressive looking, looks awesome.
I had a regular one, and I loved it. This is a twin turbocharged version of it, and they just didn't sell because they didn't market it.
What did he say on the cover?
ATS should have had a naturally aspirated V8.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to that.
What was it, a 4-cylinder twin turbo?
That was a twin turbo V6. 465 horsepower.
Oh. That's another.
But when you have a 7-liter V8 available,
you drop the V8 in there.
505 horsepower, now you're talking.
It's better.
Yeah. I agree with that comment. Ford Flex, it's a piece of shit.
God, dude, we don't even have to waste time on this shit box.
Absolutely don't. Just looking at it tells you why it only sold 38,000 units.
Because there's 38,000 retards.
Yeah, 38,000 dumb shits. It's Danny likes that.
I know that's
your cousin likes this shit.
I'm like, bro, that's a shit.
Sports sedans are just not as popular anymore. You're 100% right, but I still think if they marketed it properly, it could have done well.
I think that was a marketing issue. This is just bad.
Don't even know they were still making the Flex.
I hope not.
Up until 2019. Yeah,
because that thing's ugly as shit.
4 years ago, they were still making this piece of shit. Good for mobile audio. That's different. That's different. You take the second, third row out, and yeah, you can shove fucking speakers in it all day.
You know what it's good for? Nothing.
Throwing a grenade under it?
That would be fun.
I would love to watch that. Mazda 5.
Oh, dude, nice, dude.
It's a minivan.
Nice. I like that.
No one wants that.
I'd drive one. It's like a Tata.
No, you wouldn't. Oh, God. The Tata.
It's like a Tata.
So stupid. It doesn't even say how many they sold. That's how horrible it was.
It's fine with me because it's ugly as shit.
Well, everybody wanted the Caravan. So everybody bought the
My parents had
Caravan.
a Dodge Caravan. It was a
There
better car.
There you go. The Mazda 6.
No, again,
I don't know. I didn't mind the Mazda 6.
dude, I don't like Mazda cars. I don't think they have come out with the
They've gotten better.
Mazda RX-7 is the last car that's worth anything.
Well, I agree with that, but they have gotten a little bit better.
Like, there's nothing I like about Mazda.
Their interiors are better than Toyota's. I will say that.
I'll give you that. Honda's has got the best interior in the Japanese game. If we're going to compare Mazda, Hyundai's
Korean. You
Well,
go
with
Mazda,
Mitsubishi-
Honda, Toyota, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Subaru. Those are your main Japanese brands.
I thought Subaru was Australian.
No, Subaru is Japanese. They're popular in Australia.
I think Honda's got the best game.
I don't know.
I have to say, dude, I was in that Honda Passport for 6 hours. I was driving that shit, and that interior was nice.
All right.
It was clean.
In 2019, they only sold 21,500. They
Enough
sold
said.
336,000 Camrys.
That's it.
So there you go.
There you
Subaru BRZ.
go. Yeah, what a! I didn't even get this thing.
That whole collaboration between them and Toyota was
It was
just
so bad.
it was stupid. It was so stupid.
It made no sense.
It didn't. It did not at all. It was the exact same car as the Scion / Toyota.
It just had a different name.
It's exactly what it was.
It was the same damn car.
They sold 2,300 BRZs to 3,400 Toyotas. So even the Toyota wasn't a great
It's
seller.
that one dude that drives it at the gym. I just want to run out in front of it and just kick it like a football and watch it go flying across the parking lot.
Yeah, even the Toyota didn't sell great. But this whole venture between Toyota and Subaru was a complete failure.
Yeah, no.
I don't like either one.
Bad.
And now they're freaking out because they turbocharged the Toyota, but it has a Toyota or it has a turbo 3-cylinder in it.
Yeah, you're not gonna get
It doesn't make any more power. It's no more impressive. It's a joke. It's a
You
complete
got a turbo.
joke.
You got a turbo the size of a walnut in there.
Mhm.
That's basically it.
That's exactly what it is. It's a joke. Oh, the Viper.
Yeah, that's so disappointing. It's such a great car.
The Viper
man.
was never overly popular.
I think it's bad marketing, man.
No, it's not bad marketing. They're overpriced.
They are, but man, it looks good. It sounds good. Oh, what a miss.
Yeah.
The Dodge Viper is Dodge's LFA.
That's their swan song. I mean, it's the best vehicle they've ever built, but
Lexus came out with the LFA.
it was still
Am I saying it right? LFA?
LFA, yeah. It was finicky, it was fragile. They're a bitch to drive. They're small as shit in the
That's
inside.
Dodge's LFA.
It is. I agree.
The only thing is they sold more than LFA did.
Yes.
That's the only thing.
That's not saying much because in 2005 they only sold 1,600.
They just sold more.
And then a decade later, its final year of production, they sold not even 600.
Yeah, dude, it was overpriced. They wanted $180,000 for the ACR, dude.
That's what I'm talking about. They're overpriced. No one's going to pay that
Like,
for an American front engine rear wheel drive car. I don't care how well it performs on the track. It's a nightmare to drive on the road.
no, but that's, dude. Like I said, dude, it's a miss. I love it. I do love it. I love the Viper. I've always liked the Viper.
The later versions were better looking. They perform better. Blah,
I
blah,
like
blah.
this version. I
Yeah.
like the ACR, the last model run
Yeah.
that they make. I like them.
I agree.
I just think it was
Way too expensive.
Dodge's LFA. There it is. Dodge's LFA.
Chevy SS.
Yeah, that's a joke.
This, you want to talk about marketing failures? This is a fucking perfect example of it.
Excuse me. Because that is a beast.
Yeah, it absolutely
It
is.
sounds nasty.
And it's easily modified.
Oh, dude.
Now, this car's biggest problem from go, everyone thought it was a Malibu.
I thought so too.
Everybody thought it was a Malibu
I thought so too.
because did you ever see a commercial for this car?
Nope.
Not a one.
And the only thing that you could change, tell the difference between the Malibu and this, it had the SS.
Yeah, it had SS. This is rear wheel drive, has the big 6.2 liter V8. Didn't come with a manual. Mistake. It was a joke. It was a complete failure by General Motors. Not to mention it's just a rebadged Holden.
Yeah.
That's literally all it is.
Yeah.
Which General Motors is fucking horrible about doing that. That's what they did with the GTO. They brought the two-door Monero over from Australia, slapped a Pontiac front end on it, and called it the GTO. Talk about a disaster. It's a complete disaster. I love these cars. They're overpriced. They're way too overpriced. You can't find them for less than 35 grand.
She won't let go.
Even right now. Oh, of course she won't.
She
She
won't
wants.
let go
She
of
wants
the
to play tug of
People
war.
wonder why I'm playing tug of war with the dog. She won't let go of the shark. She brought me an avocado earlier.
That's Sherman the shark. Abby named it, not me.
She brought me an avocado earlier. Wouldn't give it to me. I was like, son.
A smiley face avocado.
So people see my hands going crazy because I'm.
That's the ATSV was a marketing failure. This was even worse of a marketing failure. Not a single commercial ever. I don't understand why General Motors does that. They'll dump billions into advertising the Chevy Aveo, but they won't advertise this. Are you kidding me? Fuck out of here. Just the Lotus, the Evora.
I think these are overpriced.
They're very overpriced.
I think that's why they don't sell. I think they look cool.
They are
I
cool.
think they're cool.
Yeah. Especially the 430 with the 4.3. Actually made decent power. I actually work with a guy that has one of these.
I think they're overpriced, man.
They're very overpriced. I think they started with like 80 grand.
I think that's the cheapest you can get.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They started at like 80 and then they went up from there and they weren't worth it.
I don't think they're worth the car. I do like them though. They are cool.
High quality supercars? I don't know that I agree with that.
If it doesn't have any plastic in it, then I'll put it at high quality.
Don't know about that.
Compared to that damn fucking Lamborghini.
I don't know. Lotuses have always been cool in my opinion, but this one kind of falls short. In my opinion. Just this is the Volkswagen CC. Yeah, it didn't sell well. Although I did like it.
You know, it reminds me of the Lincoln MKZ.
A little bit. Yeah.
It does.
A little bit. Let's see. It doesn't say how many they sold over its production run, but you don't see a lot of them on the road.
No.
Every now and then, but that's kind of a shame. Volkswagen makes the Evora had Toyota drivetrain, very low maintenance.
Oh, that's good.
All right. Yeah, that's a plus, but it's still too expensive. Oh God, yeah. The Regal.
Yeah, that was a miss. Dude, the commercials are stupid.
Dude, if Buick would have done this car justice, I'm sorry. You have a Buick Regal GS that you rebring to the market, but you throw a fucking turbocharged 4-cylinder under the hood.
Yeah, and you talk about how much power it could go around the corners and the S-curves.
No. 220 horsepower is not impressive. I'm sorry. It's just not. You tainted the fucking name. Just like General Motors, Ford, Chrysler, all of them have done it.
Well,
They've all done it. Huh?
The GM's about to do
I know. With the Camaro and the Corvette.
Good God.
It's a fucking joke, dude. It's a joke. I like the way these cars look, but yeah, the GS is a joke. They sold just over 10,000 units in 2019.
It did look good in red, though.
It does look good. I really enjoy how it looks, but they're so underpowered. It's not even funny. Oh God.
Nissan Juke.
We don't even need to talk about this thing. It speaks for itself. This is the modern day Pontiac Aztek.
I know, it's so bad.
It's garbage.
They sold 40,000 units?
Yeah, in 2011. 40,000 dumb shits. Falling to less than 20,000 2 years later, or 5 years later.
60,000 dumb shits.
It's fucking terrible. It's terrible.
I mean, it's a cool car for a teenager.
No, it's not.
Teenage girl.
Well, maybe. Did you remember the Juke R?
Yeah.
It had like 750 horsepower.
Yeah.
It had the GTR powertrain.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
That was so stupid. I'm glad they never built that thing. Found a niche fan base. Dumb people. Yeah. Dumb people with shit taste. There you go. I think they made a wagon version of that Regal. No, it was the later version. It was the later Regal. They did do a wagon, and I actually did like it, but it wasn't this car. It was the generation after this that they made the wagon. I still liked it, but Yeah, the Regal all around was just a complete failure. Oh God, the Mitsubishi Mirage never materialized any sales. I wonder why.
Why? It's a Tata.
It's a Mitsubishi. That's why. My God,
I want it. Budget does great on gas.
these things sat on dealer lots for more than 130 days.
Wow,
over 4 months. That's terrible.
That's funny.
It's not surprising. They're Mitsubishis. They're junk. They're ugly, cheap, and efficient. They're shitty. For the record, Gypsy really likes him apparently. So.
Well, that's the dog's name. That's the dog's name.
Gypsy? Yeah, Gypsy. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Dodge Avenger. Yeah, it was never really a hit.
Ah, what a joke.
Yeah.
They came out with the SRT version of it.
They did. Yeah, they did.
Had an Evo motor in it.
Yeah. After 10 years on the market, they only sold 500,000 of them.
They sold more than any other one, any other car. Jesus.
That's pretty terrible. The Camry in 2019 almost sold that many.
But it was priced well.
Yeah, it was cheapish.
That's what I'm saying, it was cheap.
Yeah.
It was priced well, I think.
But they were cheaply made too. Fucking garbage. Kia K900. Wonder why.
It's a Kia.
It's Kia.
It's a Kia trying to flex like a freaking luxury Jag or some shit.
Yeah, it's a joke. Kias suck. Oh, LeBron James was the brand ambassador though.
Oh, wow.
Who gives a shit? No one likes LeBron except for whatever team he plays on. Those fans like LeBron at that time. That's the only people that like LeBron.
I think he's a great basketball player. But
no one's taking his talent away from him, but he's a bitch. He's completely single-handedly ruined the game of basketball.
Yeah, I can't. It's like watching the soccer players throw themselves down.
He's the reason they call flopping a penalty or a foul now in basketball.
Yeah, it is.
He's the reason.
He purposely, you know what they're doing now too. I was watching the game. They're kicking their legs out. So the guy's going up for the jumper instead of flopping back, like faking it.
Yeah,
he puts his leg out as he's doing the jump. So if it touches the defender, it's a foul.
Oh, good God.
Yeah. They did. Miami did it. The guy didn't even touch him. I
hate basketball.
I was like, dude, this is retarded.
I hate basketball. Anyway, Kia K900 was a piece of shit. It was ugly, as all Kias are, and it was a failure. And I'm glad. Kia could fuck off. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Z4.
The Z4 is a joke.
Hey, look, that Super looks cool, dude.
Yeah, right. The Z4 has always been kind of a joke. Even earlier versions. In 1998, peak sales was 20,600 units. And 10 years later, they only sold 6,000, less than 6,000. And then 8 years later, they sold 1,100.
Yeah, it's almost 1,200.
In this country. Obviously, they sell them elsewhere, but it's just not a good-looking vehicle. The front end is too long for the overall length of the vehicle.
Well, dude, it's got a massive motor in it. That thing, dude, there's no space in that thing. You have to either drop the motor every time you got to work on it or something because there's no space in that thing.
Then why put that big of a motor in that small of a car then?
It's
stupid.
It's ridiculously, like, it doesn't make sense how big that thing is.
That's stupid.
It's like a V8 inside of a Mini.
It's like Germany's Miata. That's exactly what it is.
Yes.
And it was not as well executed because the Miata, honestly, is very popular. The CTS, yeah, it didn't. Well, the regular CTS in this body style was kind of still a joke.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I didn't really care for these either. Now, obviously, when they came out with the V series, it was better, but it still wasn't great. And the body style previous to this one, it was even worse. After this one, the CTS got a lot better, but sales still weren't ever really great. Yeah. Peak sales were 61,000 in 2005. That was the second year for the CTS. Now, I will say this. The CTS actually pretty much single-handedly saved Cadillac because the Catera almost killed it. And the CTS replaced the Catera.
Okay.
You know, it was a front-engine, rear-wheel drive platform car, which Cadillac should have always been. It was light years ahead, better than the Catera, but I don't know, by 2015, they were selling less than 20,000 units a year. So, yeah, it just didn't do well. It's a shame. Obviously, the CT5 is doing better, you know, because Cadillac has come a long way with their interiors, their engines, their styling. You know, they're not just for old people anymore. So, good on Cadillac. But yeah, the CTS didn't do well. Just a shame. Same thing. Scion FRS, Toyota A6. Same thing as that piece of shit BRZ. We already talked about it. We're not going to dwell. Infiniti Q60. What do you think about it?
Overpriced.
Way overpriced.
I think that was the issue.
Over 2 years, 14 and 15, they barely sold 3,000.
Yeah, it's overpriced.
Yeah.
People couldn't justify that price for it, man. It's too much.
It's too small. It's underpowered. Too expensive. Not the most attractive looking vehicle. Better than the Lexuses, but still not great.
No, I don't like it.
It's just a overpriced Nissan. All it is. The Cayman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. They need to get rid of this one.
Well, they are getting rid of the regular Cayman and the regular Boxster. They're only keeping the 718 versions.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Get rid of this.
This doesn't look special at all.
No. It's cheap.
Yeah, it's
as cheap as you can go with Porsche.
Yeah. And it looks the part. It really does. It doesn't look impressive at all. Wait, what do we got? Some dude here in Naples says a blacked out V-Wagon with a 6-speed and a huge exhaust on it. I'm on board with that. Those fucking CTS V-Wagons are the shit.
That would be cool.
Abby won't let me buy one.
Why?
She's weird. I don't care if you heard me. I don't care if you heard me.
Oh, shit. He said you won't let him have.
You won't let me buy a CTS V-Wagon because you're weird.
Yeah. You could just do what I do.
Cayman is a great car, fun to drive. No thanks. I'm gonna pass.
I mean, if it's a new one, yeah.
If it's the 718 GT4, yeah, I'll drive that.
Yeah, but not
the regular one.
I don't like the regular
Pass.
one. I don't
Pass.
like the regular one.
No.
You could always do what I do.
What?
Just show up to the house with it one day.
True. That's true. But you can't find them for less than 50 grand.
No shit.
Cannot.
Probably worth it.
The wagons were only made for like 2-3 years. They made a very small number of them. And like Brian said, they have a fucking 6-speed in a wagon.
It's worth it.
Supercharged V8. It's definitely worth it. I'd love to have one, but I'm not paying 50 grand for one. Fiat 500, better than expected? No. In what world was the Fiat 500 good?
In the world of Fiat.
No. The Fiat 500 was never good.
What did you bring me now? A Santa Claus hat? Brought me Santa Claus.
Yeah, his whole head.
Yeah, thanks.
50,000 in 2011.
Oh wow.
Oh no, they estimated.
They got 16.
Yeah, they got 16. Far less than they wanted. What else was said here? Fiat 500 Abarths. Not even those, dude. I sat in one at a car show one year.
Those. They look cool.
I sat in one at a car show one year, and it was a manual, and the manual was up in the fucking like in the dash. Dude, the gear shifts were like this fucking long.
Yo, what?
No.
Dude, I like that. But remember, we talked about it. Didn't we talk about Bravis's Fiat 500?
Yeah.
Come on, man. That thing is sick, bro.
Look-wise, it's fine.
That's the way I would take it.
No.
But I'm just saying.
The XJ, I really, really enjoyed the XJ. But yeah,
I think it's a miss.
It's too expensive for what you got. I mean, it was very primitive. In the segment, it was the most primitive car that you could buy. And it was still 60, 70 grand.
They look good though.
They do look good. They look very good. But for what you're paying, there were much better options. Mercedes, BMW, Cadillac. What else was there?
They only sold 102,000 units worldwide.
Over 7 years.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
My allergies have been killing me. Sorry.
I got some. It's in the car. I would say I got some Zyrtec, but it's in the car.
I don't take allergy medicine, dude.
Fiat is a great example of fun to drive a slow car fast than a fast car slow.
That is true. Sometimes you don't.
I'd rather have a fast car that goes that I have to drive slow. Honestly, I really.
But
would.
sometimes It depends, man. It depends if you want to go to jail or not. I have your car impounded.
I can't do a Fiat. I just can't.
Because, dude, the Evo, I never drove slow. The Supra, I never drove slow. That Lambo, I never drove slow.
Well, the
dude.
Camaro, I never drove slow.
I was going down Highway 50 at like $150, $160.
Oh, I believe that. That's
Oh,
easy.
it was
Easy shit to do.
hauling ass.
3 Series Sport wagon failed in America because we don't like wagons here for some reason. We're stupid when it comes to station wagons in this country.
I do like
I do too. I like them a lot. I don't understand why so many people can't appreciate a wagon in this country. I just don't get it.
I think the issue is, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. I don't know. It reminds them too much of a minivan. And you talk to most women. All right, either you got an SUV or a minivan.
It's more related to an SUV though. It's just smaller.
But people see that as like a minivan type thing.
I don't know, man.
And you're not going to get most women to drive a minivan.
I just don't get it. The wagon only made up 4% of sales for the 3 Series by the end of 2018. And it was released in 2017. Such a joke. I hate this country when it comes to cars. We buy the ugliest shit in this country.
You know who makes the best wagon? Audi.
Right now, Audi for sure.
The RS6.
The RS6, yeah. And we're getting a new version of it.
Here's another one. That's
the E-Class wagon?
That's another phenomenal wagon.
Ridiculous, yeah. Especially an AMG trim. Absolutely.
Oh, dude. Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
50,000 units were sold in Europe, but apparently it was shit here. Which, yeah, I believe that because we suck in this country. All we want in this country is SUVs. That's all we want. And I hate it.
Well,
I hate it.
I mean, it is what it is. Oh, I got it from you.
GTR, yeah, obviously. GTR was too expensive. And it got too expensive really, really, really
You used to be able to get one for like 80,000
when they first came out. They were like 60 grand.
Now they're like 120, 140.
That's exactly what I mean. It got that way really, really quickly.
Overpriced. Well, like the Supra. You were back then, MK4 before Fast and Furious came out. You were able to pick one up for nothing.
Yeah.
Now when they came out, cheapest you can get was like 60 grand.
Yeah,
for a 1994.
They're importing them from Japan now, and they're like 50, 60 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen some go for sale for like 140.
Oh, yes.
Fully built.
Yes. Let's see. In 2008, they only sold 1,700 in this country. The most out of all 4 countries it was released in. So, yeah, it didn't even sell well in other countries. So, I mean, I see them. They're here and there. I don't see a ton of them, but I see them here and there. But, yeah, they didn't sell well. Oh, the F-Type for sure didn't sell well.
That's a miss.
I like it. In higher trim levels, I like it.
I'm going to tell you right now, you change the headlights to that other damn electric car we just saw.
Oh,
the Pike. It's the same damn car.
Yep.
That's the same damn car.
The grill's slightly different shape.
No, the grill slightly different, but it's all blacked out.
Yep.
Doesn't have that bar in the bottom.
That's this car.
And the headlights are different. That's it. It's the same damn car.
That's this car.
He did nothing but take the F-Type.
Yep.
I hate the car even more now.
First year was 6,377 units worldwide.
Yeah,
and then in North America, after new versions came out, they're selling about 11,000 a year.
What did he say?
What?
In the comments.
Oh.
What did he say?
Hate those GTRs because it has that boy racer stigma to it.
It does.
Yeah, it really does. It does.
Import scene, baby.
Mm-hmm. BMW 2 Series.
Yeah, they should have just stayed with the 3 Series.
I agree. It's just too small.
It's very small.
I mean, the M2 does make decent power, but it's just too small.
It's perfect.
Small cars don't do well in this country.
It's perfect for England.
Yeah, for over London, there it's fine
because where they got small roads.
Yeah, small cars don't do well in this country. We've really very quickly learned that. Let's see, 2014 sold 7,000, even fewer in Canada.
We're getting down to the end. What else we got?
So yeah, we're almost done here. Hyundai's first. That's the Equus.
Yeah.
I remember these.
That's junk.
It ran from 99 to 2016. Wait a minute. Really?
Yeah, that's it.
That car sold for that long?
Yeah.
Jesus. I didn't know it ran that fucking long. Good Lord. 60 grand. That's why it didn't sell. No one's going to pay that much for a fucking Hyundai. 2 Series is what the old 3 Series used to be before they grew. Yes, I agree with that. But again, it is nowadays, small cars don't do well in this country. And I don't think they ever will. Now, big cars don't do good in this country anymore. This is a Skoda Fabius. How many of you even know what Skoda is?
I didn't even know what a Skoda was until I started hanging out with you, dude.
Exactly. Exactly. It's because Skoda's never seen American soil, and it's
okay. We could keep it like that.
Yeah, we most certainly can. Wow.
The only thing I want to come back to this country is a Chevy Monza. Trying to bring it back.
Wow. Super mini car that entered the market in 1999. At first, it performed well, blah, blah, blah. In Europe, only selling a few hundred units every single year. That's pretty bad.
I think I'll have to take this dog home.
Really bad. She just likes the attention.
She
just likes the attention. The Acura NSX.
Dude.
Yeah. Only 2 units sold in 1 year. Wow.
It was overpriced. It was 200 something thousand.
You have it's a hybrid, and it doesn't even make 600 horsepower. When you have the Nissan GTR that makes over 600 horsepower, not a hybrid, and it's less than 100 grand.
They were comparing this to the Huracan.
Oh hell no,
dude! It looks amazing.
It looks fine.
Very underpowered.
Very.
And the interior is very Lexusy. They failed with the interior on this one.
Yes, they did.
100%.
Yeah. In 2007, 2 of them sold.
That's what I'm saying.
2.
Like, it failed.
Only a few hundred sold until the first generation was discontinued. Second generation was in 2016. They only sold 270. And then 2017, they sold less than 600. Not a popular car at all. I mean, it has the same stigma as, say, the Blazer. They took too long in between because they discontinued it in 2002. Remember?
Yeah.
The cool NSX. And then they brought it back in 2007. There was too much time in between.
It should have been.
There was no evolution.
It should have been 600 horsepower.
At least.
700. It should have been like a Huracan.
And it shouldn't have been a hybrid. They shouldn't have needed hybrid technology to not even make 600 horsepower.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's exactly what it is.
Very, 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 very underplayed.
And it had that terrible Acura front end.
It's Acura's LFA.
Yeah.
What else?
100%. It's a failure. AMG GT.
I see those a lot.
I've seen quite a few of them.
I've seen quite a few of those.
I like the SLS AMG better, though, with the gold wing doors.
Oh.
Come on, man.
You know, Shmi's driving his. He's driving 6 different cars on the Gumball Rally.
Yeah.
And for one leg of the day was his gold wing.
That's what I'm saying. I just like it better. This one probably looks better because it's more rounded and all that, more modern styling. But I just like the AMG better.
He's driving the Black Series one on the last day.
Yeah.
Which is sick.
First year, they only sold 1,200 units.
You know, there's a lot of YouTubers when they first started out. They started out with this car. I wonder if they started out with this car because they were getting deals from Mercedes to put it out on the channel.
That could be, but they're also relatively
1,200 cars.
They're relatively cheaper, or they're relatively.
But this is my thing. They only sold 1,300 cars, right?
Yeah.
And the only place you saw these cars on was on YouTube car channels.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, guy at the gym had one, but until he wrecked it.
Dude, so Salamandran had that same color car, same car. The dude at the, Salamandran YouTuber, car YouTuber, had that same car. Supercars in London had that same car. Shmi had the same car. The only ones you saw were the big time YouTubers driving that car.
Okay.
I think did they get it cheap and they were promoting it?
They may have.
I think that's probably what it was.
I don't know. Alfa Romeo 4C. It's just too small. They were trying to be a more luxury Lotus.
How much time are we at? Where are we at?
214. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't hate the way the car looked, but they're
I don't like
way
it.
too small.
I don't like it.
And they were.
It's a cheap ass Saturn Sky.
Cheap. These were like 60 grand.
Yeah.
I think
said.
I think they were more trying to compete with the Lotus Elise, but couldn't.
Go get a different toy. Go bring me a different toy.
Or the Lotus Exige. They were underpowered. They apparently were unreliable. Being Italian, that is understandable. They barely broke 400 in their first year. Barely sold over 400. So I wouldn't be able to fit in one, so I definitely wouldn't drive one.
Yeah, you could. You could fit standing up in it.
All right. This is before Genesis became a sub brand. This is the Hyundai Genesis, the successor to the Equus. What do we got? I don't doubt that they're fast, but yeah, they were just underwhelming.
Well, this guy would have to Freddie Flintstone that sucker because he ain't sitting down in that shit.
Nope. Let's see.
You know how I see you driving that thing? Like when the little kid pulls a little floaty up, a little rubber ducky floaty. You sit inside and you pick it up from the doors.
It's funny.
Take off running.
This thing cost $500 million to develop and market, and they only sold 20,000.
That's it. Well, good for them.
Well, per year.
Good for them. That's all they got.
Not really.
Well, no, that's bad.
Low sales stumped Hyundai employees, especially since the BMW 5 Series sold better despite costing more. Yeah, it's because BMW versus Hyundai. Who's gonna buy a Hyundai over a BMW?
Not for the same price. I'd buy the BMW all
Absolutely.
day long. With that ugly ass grill.
Yeah, even despite the ugly grill, I'd still buy the 5 Series.
With the ugly grill.
Agreed. Oh, the 370Z. Yeah. I think people were just tired of the 350Z. And then when they came out with the 370, it being not much different.
I like the new one they just came out with.
The 400 is...
It looks better.
Weird.
It looks better.
My brother says the front end looks like a person with Down syndrome.
It probably does, but it looks more like the old Fair Lady Z from Japan.
It looks more like the 300. I do agree with that.
Like the 300.
I do agree with that.
I like it.
And it makes good power. It's definitely
pretty cool.
It definitely makes more power than the Supra. It looks better than the Supra, and I think it's comparable price wise. And it's not a fucking BMW.
That is true.
There you go.
That is true.
Typical Nissan car sells over 30,000 units per year. The 370 barely sold over 3,000 upon its release, and they've only gone down.
Wow.
Well, hopefully the 400 will save it because I like the Z cars. I always have. 350 was fine. 370, meh. I could do it. I could take it or leave it, but let's see if the 400 can save it.
Yeah, I think the 400 is the way to go.
Volvo S60. Yeah, it's just a boring fucking car.
Just a regular family sedan.
Yeah, it's safe as shit, but they're boring.
That car is the guy who had a corporate job that hated his freaking job so much, and he had to drive that piece of shit to work every day.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's like, "What am I doing this for?"
Yeah. In first year, it didn't even sell 3,000. By 2010, it wasn't even selling 1,500. So it's ugly. I'm sorry, it's ugly. And now China owns them, so I'm definitely not buying a Volvo.
God, no, they're always listening.
It's ridiculous.
I like this.
The Lexus RC.
I think it looks cool.
Too much grill.
But she's got big teeth.
Too much grill. It looks like Jaws from James Bond.
I just think the interior is a miss.
Same as that fucking GX we just looked at. The interior is boring.
The exterior looks cool as shit.
Everything but the grill is fine.
I like it.
Let's see.
I like that grill better than the BMW grill.
Oh man.
Oh, dude. Yeah. You only got to pick one or the other. One or the other. Which one you going with? I mean, I would pick BMW.
Gun to my head.
We're talking just looks. We're talking just you can't buy the
X-
car on performance.
Front end looks only.
Front end looks only. Because you can't buy the car on performance or how the interior looks. Just on the exterior.
This in the
the front.
M4.
Yeah.
This in the M4.
With the ugly ass buck tooth grill that
Fuck.
BMW's got. One or the other.
Fuck you, BMW, because I normally would pick the BMW over this bullshit, but I got to go with this. This is that BMW
shit.
grill. There's no redeeming it.
It's so bad.
None at all.
You picked the big buck tooth person.
I had to pick Jaws over the BMW. I did. That BMW grill is just terrible.
That's too good.
And this is like 400 pounds of grill in a 200-pound bag, but I still have to go with that.
I know, man.
I have to. That BMW grill is terrible.
She got some big front teeth.
God. Oh God. This should never have been called a Jeep. Shame on Jeep for even making
I don't even want to talk shit about it because my aunt drives one of those.
Wait, an aunt I haven't met apparently.
Danny's mom.
Huh?
Oh shit, I'm joking. Danny's mom drives one of those. She has one of those Jeep Renegades.
When the hell did she buy that?
They've had it for a while, dude.
I've not seen it.
The red one, yeah, it's red. It's like as bare bones stock as you
What the
can
fuck
get
happened
it.
to the Grand Prix?
They sold it because it had transmission problems.
Oh, son of a bitch. And she went and got that?
She didn't get that. That's what Big Danny brought home.
I'm going to talk so much shit to him next time I see him.
No.
I am.
They love that shit.
I don't care. I'm going
They
to talk
love
shit.
this shit.
I'm going to talk so much shit to him about that. I'd rather see her in a Bronco than that.
Bro.
Don't care.
She's driving this. Little Danny wants to drive a fucking Ford Flex. Come on, dude.
That's true.
Come on.
That's
Which
true.
is better? Which would you rather take, this or the Ford Flex? I take this 100%. Every single day, all day long. You can even paint this shit pink.
You're killing me.
Hello Kitty
You're killing me, mate.
Hello Kitty on the side of this shit, and I'll drive that shit all day long.
You made me pick a Lexus over a BMW, and now you're giving me
a Jeep over the Ford thing. The only good thing that Ford Flex has in it,
you're killing me, bro,
is all the fun activities you can have in the back.
Well,
that's about fucking it.
Very true.
But this is way better looking than everything.
I don't know.
100%.
I don't know.
100%.
Well, they're not selling well, so bye.
I'm just saying.
Audi all roads. I don't know. Again, it's a wagon, so it's not going to sell well in this country. I've seen quite a few of those. Actually, the A6 all roads.
Dude, this thing is long as hell.
Yeah, it keeps going up.
Long, I thought we were at the end.
I did too. It keeps going up and up and up.
Fuck it, let's say some of this for next one.
We'll go like two and a half, and then we'll call it.
It's 7:45. I gotta get going.
Huh?
7:45.
Oh yeah, you do have to get going. All right. We're gonna call.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. What was the next car?
Oh, the Suzuki Kizashi.
Now we're in the fucking only Japanese section. The foreign cars. None of these cars made it to America.
That's true. Most of them. Well, a lot of the Japanese shit didn't.
That Jeep did.
The Jeep, unfortunately, did. Yeah.
That's for sure. Shit. Dude.
They only sold 6,000 of those fucking Suzukis. Now the Kia Rio.
The list gets worse and worse.
Yeah, they do.
I'll do my.
Oh, that's the list. That's it.
Oh, that's the list.
Yeah, that's the list.
Oh, okay, cool. Well,
yeah, the Kia Rio's never been a good car. It's always been their small entry-level bullshit car.
A Kia's good. A Kia's a good car for a 16-year-old kid who's driving.
For their first vehicle, it's fine.
It's a great vehicle.
Because they're cheap. You don't care if they wreck them. You know, they're fairly decent looking. They've gotten way, way better looking. I will concede that. And their quality's gotten better. Again, I will concede.
That's about it.
But that's it. Yeah, that's it.
That's what it comes down to. Agreed. I think it's a great car for a girl driving. I think it's a great car.
Dude, these are Korean vehicles. They only sold 2,000 in Korea. Even Koreans don't want their own shit.
They sold more in the United States.
By a lot.
16,000.
That's what I'm saying. Even Korea doesn't want their own shit.
Even they're like, oh, no, this sucks.
Yeah. Oh, this ugly.
We walk around.
Oh no, we don't want.
I drive around in Vespas or some shit.
It's so stupid. Like, I just don't understand this country and the people that live in it. We buy the ugliest shit. I don't get it.
It's okay. And
Anyway.
big shit too.
No, that actually went way longer than I figured it would.
Well, we started 30 minutes late too.
That's true too. Anyway, that's going to do it for the week.
Because of freaking traffic.
Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. We had 4 people watching live at one point. I know that doesn't sound like much, but
Well, that was on the YouTubes.
Well, I think that was all in the Facebook group actually, but actually got quite a lot of comments this week. Brian mostly, I think somebody I work with too. But thank you for your comments and your interactions, and
always fun.
Yeah, it's always a good time to talk to other people live and go back and forth. But anyway, that's going to call it, or that's going to do it for the week. Again, thank you for tuning in, Sergio, as always.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for being here. You're an excellent co-pilot, even though you were late.
That wasn't my fault.
I
even left early.
Beyond your control.
I was like, man.
Yeah, you were like on the road for like 2 fucking hours. I know you were pissed.
Dude, I was livid.
I know you were pissed.
I was livid. I was like, son of a bitch. I got to, not only did I have to turn around once, sorry, but I had to turn around twice.
All right. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
2 different fucking ways.
Once is unnecessary. Twice is just asinine.
And the first one was completely unnecessary because I got to turn around in the middle of the freaking highway.
Yeah.
Thank God I got a big ass truck. Drive right through the ditch,
Yeah.
turn around, wait for traffic.
I wouldn't have been able to do that.
Holy dude, you would have been screaming.
Oh, yeah. My road rage would have been off the charts.
Oh, no. And then you get to 31 and it's blacked up because of road construction. It's like, you assholes. Out of all the days, why do you do it during the day at the busiest fucking time?
Right.
Wait till nighttime when there's nobody on the road. It's safer.
I preach that to Abby all the time. Like,
it's so much safer for
road work always needs to be done at night. Always.
It's safer. Pay the guys more money.
Yeah.
If you have to.
Who cares? Who cares?
But it's safer for them. And then there's no traffic.
Yeah.
But then you
can get more work done.
They do this shit at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's so stupid, dude. It doesn't
when everybody's driving home.
Yeah. And then they do it on the weekend when everyone's out.
It's like, dude.
All day.
It's a fucking stupidity.
TDOT sucks. They need to like completely restructure that whole
it's not even, mostly it's not even TDOT. Mostly it's these outside companies.
Well, whoever it is, they need to restructure that whole fucking thing. That whole system needs to be restructured. Anyway,
I'm done ranting.
Yeah, we're done. Well, until next time, everybody have fun.
Peace.